All right, welcome everybody to play Squabbles Monster Stories, episode 37, Team Maizutsune. If you were not here earlier, I am sick today, so there may be pauses potentially in the game. There wasn't in the last game, but there's always that risk since I actually ate some food since then. Woo, Team Misery.
Emotional trauma, and you know it, man.
So, where we last left off, you all had a nice, fun, joyous journey down into the dungeons deep below Riveroo. In that time frame, you killed Patton, you killed Venra, you killed Lisbeth, you a bunch of the Talon Knights, you murdered a zombie Anjanath, you almost died to a dragon trying to solo it, Azrar.
I mean, it was. Why did you try to solo it? I mean, come on. Or T.
Not everyone can be like me. God.
Yep. You successfully destroyed a black crystal that was permanently keeping Patton alive in some way, shape, or form. But to your dismay, after you arrived up above, you found that you found 115 people had died during your battle. And that's not counting the priests or clerics and stuff like that at each of the temples. As a reminder, those priests and temples, we had the Moon Maiden, which were all just literal bones. You had the Guardian of the Deep, which were filleted like fish. You had Eldas, who she retreated back through her well, but that well has been tainted, and they're unable to come back through to assist until that is cleaned up. And you had Sylvanus's forest father, and they were effigies of different, like, just disembowelments.
Yeah, just brutalized.
It was a grand old time.
Hey, at least the god that we're kind of helping out did some stuff. Like, she helped. You know.
Well, some of them couldn't, and it's understandable. That's where us and all that step in to help when people can't.
No, the more popular gods need to actually do things. They're not allowed to just sit around and be nothing.
Priorities. So you also met a couple jewelry shopkeepers. You met Ollivander, he's the elf that gave you the 13,000 in diamonds for resurrection. Great. You met Findane. She is a retired adventurer. She was also a young female elf. And let's see here. I think was it Silo was the nice one? No, he was also the nice one. So Silo was the retired male elf who gave you guys 3,000 gold pieces in diamonds. And I think Findane is the one that was like, "Fuck you guys." No, that was the gnome. I don't have the gnome's name, buddy.
We don't care about the gnome's name.
I don't write the gnome's name down.
We know where he lives. It's fine.
Yeah,
his name in our hearts is Little Twat. That's
the bag gnome, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bag gnome.
You're my friend now.
So, at the end of the session, you all kind of were just helping out in the area. Iihane was resting for 4 hours, so that way at midnight she could start her preparations to start cleansing Eldath's temple. And while you all rested, which actually I believe you all ended up in Eldath's area for that same, safety's sake. And that's where we're at. It is now currently midnight. I'm going to finally start the time. Boom. As Iihane, you are awake. No longer trance and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just it says in combat, but because I'm trying to change my prepared spells and it's telling me I'm not able to.
That's weird since there's no combat on this page. So there was some funky stuff going on. So let me scroll through and make sure there's nothing going on weird here or something. I found any kind of there. I found a really super old one of the other group. You get nothing.
Okay, movement changed to free movement now, so that must have done something.
That's super strange that was there.
Let me
delete this one too.
Still says.
Give me a second, I'm scrolling through stuff.
I mean, I could just use the unprepared version of the purify food and water if needed.
Here,
Change prepared spells.
Sometimes you just forget, to clear stuff out. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on today. I don't. You load jungle? Come on, jungle. You can do it. Alright, there is literally 0 things going on. anywhere. Any luck?
No, it still says that. So either way,
There's
I
missing
will.
fortune.
Yeah, either way, I can do the purify food and drink to help do that.
I
We
can
have
access
several
that spell,
scrolls
too.
of it. Yeah, we have several scrolls of it, right? That we can use, Aphid. We looked at them, I think. Sorry, I forgot you're not the scroll person.
I'm like,
Carlisle, we have a couple of scrolls of purify food and water, right? Food and drink. Okay, so how many more did we need?
I remember there was talk
Okay.
of scrolls of purified food and drink. I could not tell you
I
how
believe
many.
it was 15 casts is what it needed to cover the entire area.
Yes, I don't remember how many scrolls of it we had.
I don't
though.
remember it being
We
15.
looks like we had one.
Okay,
One.
yeah, one. Oh,
Okay,
At best, we had one, and there were some others that I set off to the side.
yeah.
Oh, I gotta find this text document now.
So I know I can cast 7 of them easily enough. Actually, I can infinitely cast them.
A ritual,
Ritual, yeah.
but it's 10 minutes per.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I have 4 of them. I have 7 slots I can cast just instantly.
Yeah.
Right, but we still need to long rest. So
Yeah, so you can't
Hey.
cast
during the
anything.
through the duration. I mean, I have one spell slot left. So before, I don't have it prepared though. Shit.
Yeah.
Throughout the throughout the duration of our 6 hours of long rest, I think you can ritually cast enough purify
Yeah.
food and drink to
10 minutes each. That's an hour. That's 2 hours. Ritual. cast.
easily.
So yeah, I might as well get started at that right away. I know Erus was gonna be near me just in case anything happened
Yeah.
that was uncouth.
Okay, so Erus just kind of taking first watch in a sense.
Yeah, resting nearby, and then I can watch over him once the water's purified.
Okay, that works for me. All right.
And here's the spell just in case. It's 5-foot spear and whatnot, so
Okay. Give me a second. Got him good. All right, so you spend, give me a D100 check just for the sake of it.
You
7.
you poison the well more.
Okay.
I hope not. Aldath might not be happy with that.
No, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you how to do it. So,
Makes it worse.
as you spend the next 2-ish hours, maybe slightly longer, purifying Eldath's well, it goes by uneventfully, somehow magically, because I rolled a 4.
Oh!
Hey, she smiles upon us. It's fine.
Mhm.
Aldath is here with us.
It goes by peacefully as the 2 hours pass. Erus at that point kind of drifts off to his own rest as either Azrar or All Set wake up just for safety's sake.
I don't know if they were at the pool with us, or at least planned to be. They're more than welcome there. I'll keep them safe with whatever I have while they're resting too. Because my rest is all done.
Right.
I'll hang out at the pool.
I feel like that makes the most sense for them to have done.
Just stick together. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, okay. And now we have the pool cleansed, so now I believe we can get all that's faithful back.
Mm-hmm. And as you finish, as All Set is up for his watch, you begin to watch as the priests come out, or the clerics and her followers come walking out from the pool. No ripples, nothing like that. Just comes gracefully out, and as each one does, they bow to you without a word and begin making their way, from what you can tell, out of her temple, as much of a temple as it can be. and
Yeah.
towards town.
We'll have a huge stockpile of diamonds. I believe total, including the ones that me and Carlisle had,
Yeah.
we have about 44,000.
Yeah.
Ooh.
46.
46?
Ooh.
Because I know me and Carlisle had 1,000 that we didn't get from you. We had 1,000 just in our pockets.
And then that would be 47 then, because it was 46 you got. Because
Okay.
I had that.
Okay. So we have 46, so we have that big pile. So any of the clerics that need diamonds to start using magic, we have that big pile there to do so.
Okay.
I will stay with the group to watch over them while they finish resting, but then Iihane would go to help with the casting and whatnot.
Okay.
I mean, dude, we could just take all that money and fucking
It's in
get out of
diamonds.
here.
It's in diamonds. We can't do that.
You could.
No, Iihane wouldn't.
The
Let me
inner
rephrase
Azrar.
that. No, he's reformed. It's fine. He doesn't want to do that. Look at him.
Azrar, would you steal the 46,000 in diamonds?
No. I'm reformed.
So he thinks.
So I think.
Yeah.
Azrar is gonna be a
Look,
final
you're
boss.
neutral,
Do you think that's
motherfucker.
your character? Is it your character, huh? No.
I'm lawful neutral,
hope
motherfucker.
so.
I ain't gonna steal this shit. I'm no chaotic neutral or neutral evil ass motherfucker.
Oh, man. Dang you and your conscience.
I would hope it's his character.
Yeah.
Hey, and what's wrong with
Yeah, I hope it's
chaotic
not on
neutral?
loan to me.
Yes. Azrar, I now own the rights to Azrar.
Azrar, I
Okay,
know
with
you're right.
It
the
was, in
code.
it was in the fine print that I'm about to put on the Patreon tier.
Okay, Aaron of the Coast.
All right, back to the game. Back to the game.
Aaron owns
Yeah.
15% of my imagination.
That's what I do. All right, back to the game. So,
Yep.
during that time, the priests are gone. The followers are gone. You, the rest of the night goes by peacefully. You are not attacked by any kind of town society henchmen or new replacement leaders, anything like that. Nothing happens. It's a quiet night. I mean, a terrifying, potentially nightmare-inducing night, but it's a quiet night. As you all wake up in the early morning. At 8 o'clock. So, it's not raining here.
Yeah, we don't have all that
No.
random ass chaotic arcane weather.
Oh, Carl, I don't know if you heard that or not, but for the first time since we made the change with the moving the foul weather cat down to a 1 on the daily skill table, it finally happened. Heavy rolled 2 1s on his check for his daily skill. So they went from fighting Amatsu with normal just rain and heavy rain to now arcane weather.
Ooh.
I'm rolling a random weather effect every area they go into.
Yeah, they had like blood rain, acid rain, the ring of fire,
The Ring of Fire was because they caused the Ring of Fire.
firestorm.
It's been good. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, super
Apparently,
fog.
super
You
fog.
use the fucking weather from Tasha's.
I'm literally rolling a D100 table and going from there.
Okay.
I'm like, one of you roll a D100. This is what happens.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good thing that's not the case here.
Yeah, it's nice, peaceful, not rainy as you wake up in the morning. What do you guys do?
I
I know.
check the pool.
Okay. The pool looks clear, untainted, still as always.
Wicked. I am first going to just take a nice little sip.
It tastes delicious.
Perfect.
It's nice and crisp and refreshing.
Thank you, Iihane, for doing that overnight.
It's no less my duty than it was yours. I am more than happy to have done it. Now I feel the tiring part is about to start. It's time to start bringing some of the dead back to life. those who wish to be, at least. Because unlike Revivify, Aaron, they can actually choose if they want to come back or not.
Right.
Revivify, you just come back. You don't have a choice.
So mean.
No, Team A was using it for me, and they were talking about if somebody betrays them, they would kill them, bring them back, kill them, bring them back. I'm like,
So you
That's
torture
expensive.
someone.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, we're just happy to kill them and get rid of them. But yeah.
You could murder all those.
Yeah, exactly. We don't re-murder. That's just tacky.
Well, yeah, we only murder people
Murder if
once.
we have to.
Oh, sorry. We had to murder Patton twice. Sorry.
He doesn't
We've
count.
also had to re-murder the one Talon mage as well.
Yep, she's died once too.
Well, we had to murder 2 people twice. It's fine.
I mean, is it murder if they're actively trying to kill us?
Yes.
It's
Technically
self-defense,
by law.
really.
It's self-defense, but still.
It does the Monster Hunter world have castle doctrine?
But yeah, of course.
Nice. I claim the town hall as my property. Leave.
So, speaking of town hall, who do you guys go and resurrect? Mike, you are muted or something.
I dropped something on my foot pedal. Mayor and secretary are the first 2 on the docket to resurrect.
Okay.
When the other priests and priestesses of Eldeths came out,
yeah,
was anything said? Did they know?
They knew.
Okay.
Yeah, they were definitely aware of the situation. My
thought would be whatever materials they have, go and start resurrecting other priests. But
that's gonna be expensive. Every priest is gonna take 1,000.
I also thought that all the other priests were kind of like a no-go zone.
Well,
we don't want random people going in there because it's horrific and mentally scarring.
Sure.
Saloon's priests seem to be at peace. Or at least when Iihane prayed to her,
they
it
were
seemed
bones.
The moon.
Yes, but I prayed for help, and she seemed to say she didn't want me there.
That's
So
true.
I
How much more at peace can you get?
Yeah, exactly.
Become bone.
Not only are they at peace, but they are at multiple pieces.
But yeah, whoever they don't resurrect, the mayor and the secretary are the 2 main people I want to.
Okay.
First, because we need somebody with authority to kind of give us authority. So that's where the head researcher lady, Mabel, or
Mabel, yeah.
Mabel.
Oh, not Bell. Yeah, she's gonna give us authority because I have a feeling the mayor might be difficult. So she's gonna help us with him. So she's the first one, number 1, that Iihane would best.
Okay. All right, so, they, being the people as you've been kind of, working through the night and early in the evening, the day before, they already have both of them kind of, covered with like a sheet for that, but inside of the mayor's office, kind of in the reception area. They are kept there. You do not, as you're walking through, do you go to any specific places to check first to see for anything on the way? Or do you stop at a temple just to see what's going on? Do you check in anywhere? Or do you just go just straight there? Just not really
I think we know what's going on with the temples. Or at least last time I was there.
Yeah.
But no, I think we just go straight back.
I mean, my only thing would be if there's a temple on the way, I'd be cool to just go past it and see if anything's up. If we see any civilians around there trying to get in, shoo them away,
yeah.
See anyone just hey, get
the plug it.
Yeah, pesky kids.
Okay. So I think as you're walking past the or walking to the mayor house, I feel like you would pass the forest father, and I believe it was side. So you probably go towards the forest father in case check and see what's going on. As you do, the doors are open.
For both of them?
Yeah, they're open.
Yeah, Iihane would, the first one that we come across, Iihane would, seeing the door open and remembering that we left them closed, would poke her head in to see what's going on.
Zombie. No.
It could be.
Ooh.
I have my channel
I was
divinity.
thinking it.
So not zombies. As you open, you go walk up inside. You see two of Eldeth's priests in there. At this point, comforting some newly resurrected priests of Sylvana.
I will not interrupt. They have this under control, and I'm not going to interject because newly resurrected don't need more stimulus thrown on them. That just seems like a bad move.
Yeah, just walk in. Hey guys, so everybody's fucking dead.
Well, I think they would I don't need to throw that
Yeah.
on when they've been dead.
Yeah, it's not just you.
You're not special.
Don't make this about you.
Yeah.
Everyone else died as well.
Hey, I'd like to feel sorry for you and all, but like,
we have 100 more
it's
people
not just
to go.
you.
No,
But look at how selfish you are being dead at a time like this. What the fuck?
So, Sloan's temple is also open?
It is open. When you go inside, you do not see the Eldest priests comforting her followers.
We see bones.
Yeah, say instead you see them gathering the bones. It looks to be in some kind of preparation for like last rite.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh shit! I need to change my spells
That's
for the day
what,
if I can.
That's what Iihane. It wouldn't let me, but that's what
It's fine.
Iihane
All right, well,
You can try.
expected,
I tried.
and she's not going to interrupt.
Okay.
She feels bad that she couldn't save them, but it's like the doctrine of Saloon said, like what happens happens basically.
Okay. So you continue your way to the mayor's house. You get there, as I mentioned, they're covered and inside of like the reception area of that location. You see both of them, Nimril and Mabel.
Iihane like slightly cracks her knuckles and puts a hand on Mabel and casts Raise Dead.
Okay.
Which Raise Dead is okay, so she's gonna be at this for a little while. Raise
Hour?
Dead is an hour, yeah.
Oh.
So the next 2 hours is
Whoa.
this.
Erus, you
So,
want to go
yeah.
grab a bite to eat while they do this?
Sure, I kind of need breakfast.
So she just goes around and starts preparing like areas with incense and all that. Puts the diamond on like their like head and stuff. As the spell continues, it starts eating away at the diamonds, and diamonds probably melt into like a nice, cool stream of water
Yeah.
that like washes death away from them.
I like it.
And
Erus
after an
and
hour,
Azrar.
Mabel will be the first one up.
Erus and Azrar will go find a kitchen that I would assume the owner is dead, and we're going to. At least Erus is going to
Roll me a
raid
D100.
the food.
Roll a
yeah.
D100 for dead kitchen owners.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Awesome. So
He's dead. Awesome.
What? Is he got like potatoes, onions, bell peppers, like that sort of stuff?
It's a fairly well
Off
stocked.
ribs.
Perfect. So I would be making like a nice breakfast hash.
Okay.
And then cooking up a couple like a gargoyle egg for each of us, nice over easy to go on top of the hash. if there's any like ground meat, I'd have that in there as well, just to give it a little bit of extra protein.
Yeah, there's
Right.
probably some like bullfango meat or something like that. You want
Cool.
some with a little bit of fat on it. You don't want like some kelby meat.
Yeah, no, definitely a little fatty. Because like you probably cook that first, and then leave the like fat and grease in there to help get the potato like a little crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gravy and stuff.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do here real fast, because this is gonna happen at some point. I need to go take some medicine quick.
Yep.
As you're prepping the meal, someone comes walking into the residence or like the tavern or something like that you're in, Erus,
Mm-hmm.
and goes, you hear, fuck, there's no one in here either.
Hello?
Hello?
And I'll peek my head out. Like I have like a chef's hat on, but it's like on one of my horns, so it's like off kilter, and then have like a towel on my shoulder. Like, yeah, hello.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad there's someone here.
Yeah. I don't work or have anything to do with this establishment. I just needed to cook breakfast for myself and my friend.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
as you kind of you get a good look at the person. It
Mm-hmm.
is the person come walking in has a backpack that is like almost double his size. He had to like bend over, like walk in, and the top of his bag is almost hitting the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Oh,
What is this, Death Stranding?
yes,
Mm.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Does he have a baby?
He does not.
Ah.
He's got a giggy.
Be,
A giggy
damn
in a
it,
jar.
Master Cat.
Not again."
Monty egg.
So he goes, "Well, to be honest, I could use a bite if you don't mind making some more."
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna leave an amount of gold for when our group eventually revives the owner. Yeah, by the way, shit's happened. A lot of fucking people here are
Yeah,
dead.
I just got here, been traveling, figured this is my next stop, and I kind of saw all the bodies.
Yeah, we're trying to help.
It's admirable.
Yeah, it's a lot of dead people. It's a lot. But yeah, I thought
Well,
I'd get some use out of the situation.
as a quick question then, since you're not the owners of the establishment, can I ask what you do?
And I'll pull out the hammer and just set it on the counter, without hopefully breaking the counter. And just I hit things really hard with this hammer.
Okay, well then maybe it's just fate that we met. He kind of like points to the pack, and you see like a bunch of like animal parts hanging from it. So if you're interested, I got some supplies for you if you want to take a look.
Let me see how much money I have. I have an amount. Okay. I would probably leave. I'd probably leave like 5 gold for the supplies that we are using of the kitchens.
Yeah.
Since I'm straight up just stealing their food.
Mhm.
But yeah, I and most likely my compatriots would be happy to take a look. How about we I finish making food, we eat, and then I can take you to my other friends who are in the middle of helping revive some people, and we can we'll all be able to take a look at your stuff.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. As I am now going to go take a grab some medicine. I posted in the group chat this guy's stuff and what he has. It's randomly generated as per usual based off your guys' level. So feel free to discuss it amongst yourselves, as I will be back in a minute after I get some ibuprofen or Tylenol.
We can't afford it, but there's a Latreon part.
My God, that's so much money! Holy fuck!
We'd have to kill him to
Christ,
get that.
that's my entire
Fortune.
savings.
I have
Yeah.
I have 8,000 gold. I was like, that's a good amount of money. I'm looking at this. I'm like,
Okay,
that's
no,
not a good
that's
amount of
3
money.
times my fortune. What the fuck, man?
The
Oh,
I was
but that
I'm like,
Bracky gem.
I'm like that Acantor gem. I wonder if crit eye stacks with my my fucking
I don't
chain
think so,
crit.
no.
Oh, that'd
I
be
can't afford almost any of
gross.
this shit.
But-
Goddamn.
The Brack gem might.
Spirit.
I can't
if
afford the
any
bread gem.
Yeah, that's expensive too.
deals an
Unfortunately.
extra 1d6 damage, and it's ooh. Ooh.
Like, I could
Rajang
afford
Tail.
the Barioth Talon, the Monster Tough Bone,
D10.
the Rathian Plate,
Oh, the
and
Elatreon
the
plate! I
Deora
want it!
Carapace. Oh,
An
and
extra
the
D10 of different. Oh.
Again, you would have to kill him to get.
I mean, we're cool with going like chaotic evil now, right? Like that's that.
No.
Ew.
This is just a choice that we're making right now because of this man, right? That's what's happening.
I
Oh
don't
no,
think you
I
can
know.
afford anything really here.
No, I can afford. I like single-handedly. I think I can afford the Barioth Talon, and
Ooh.
I'd have 50 gold left.
I would be tempted to try, but I don't need a Rajang Tail because it's on a set DC. If I could use it with my DC, Lightning Bolt would be amazing.
Oh, I could also get the Amatsu Gatsuchi thing because they're the same price. Or the Kushala Deora
Oh
Carapace.
god, the Yukanlos Underscale is more expensive than the Latreon part. 54 grand.
Yeah. Jeez.
But it does
Dude,
ignore
what does he
cold
think? We're made of fucking money out here? God!
It's random. He doesn't. Ooh, the
I don't need to look
Barioth
that anymore.
talent though. The strength
Which-
becomes 19.
I mean, yeah, that's good for like
Well-
you guys. The armor effect, I'm like, if I wasn't already wearing a shield, that would be amazing.
I wonder,
But-
does your hammer go up a hit die if you hold it in two hands now? That's the real question.
What are we looking at?
Oh.
Let's give you
Well,
a
None
hammer.
of these items because they're expensive as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we literally can't afford most of this.
I mean, you
Like,
can also
even
sell
by
some
pooling money?
You can sell some
Ooh.
materials to them.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
leave that for other people.
Dude, that's too much math for me right now.
Yeah,
And
I have a registered math learning disability, so you know.
I'm just dumb.
We'll be back and
Mathlexia.
grab another drink.
I'm gonna be using this excuse for a
That's
while. I just
actually
got
a
laid
great
off. I
excuse.
can't handle this right now. It's too much responsibility.
Sell everything.
I mean, also that's what it sounds like. Whatever you don't want, get rid of.
I mean, yeah, like we really
Wait,
most of
can
the
we
stuff that we have, I
sell-
don't think we care about.
You
Can
sure
we
you don't want
sell
put the-
what the Steel Defender's current name is to him, and then just have the Steel Defender just walk back to us?
That's crazy. No.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Totally crazy.
You sure nobody wants to use the Safi Jiva Cortex that
What's
we just
that?
got chilling?
Hold on, what does that one
What-
do?
yeah.
It's
It has critical boost plus.
is that the
You roll
monster
2 additional
material?
weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a weapon attack.
Useless to me.
Oh, I gotta look at the. Oh, okay. You can roll 2 additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage for a critical hit. Why do I feel like? Because
Also,
I mean, I
and
would love this. I would love this.
I think
But
I
I
and
don't
moved
have
all the
room. that's
journal
the thing.
stuff, so
No,
all
but
our
I-
journal
what I-
stuff broke.
I don't know why, but I feel like I said that Azrar could have it if he wanted it.
What were its effects again?
You do
It
2
don't-
extra damage die when you crit.
I don't think I was gonna take that one.
I'm a fucking
We just got it too. That's the thing. We just
Yeah.
got it down in the dungeon. So
I mean,
Yeah, I think I had
What?
basically everything I wanted on me.
let me look at the set aside stuff because I want to see what else I'd be putting on my weapon if and or when we can upgrade it.
your adolescent feeler, so you have 2 additional arms.
It wasn't that. That was gonna go on the what's it called?
Your mother.
Oh, it was the A fire cell, the fire cell stone, so that I can use an action to have a fire giant strength for an hour, and have a strength of 24.
You know what? This guy's got a
I
good
mean, like, I mean, do we think that crit boost plus would be
Good
better than the Namiel Fellwing?
Which does what?
It's just an extra D8 of the chosen type
And
for each hit.
so you crit decently.
I have the possibility to. I roll like garbage.
Yeah, but we can't affect that.
I had it down to, I think it was a natural 13
So
or
I-
higher would
Still
would
worth
crit, and
critting, yeah.
I still wasn't.
So at the end of the day, I think they even out because it's higher crit. It's higher damage, potential damage versus lower guaranteed damage.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm like, it's like I want that. There's too many good things that I have. God, it's just.
22.
I mean, I could always.
Sell the savage stuff. That shit is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good with selling anything in there. I
Yeah,
don't think I could
I mean,
use
the
anything.
Leshen skull we can probably get rid of.
I think the Leshen's pretty low.
If it's an
hey,
ancient
I'm
lesson,
just.
it's not.
It's not.
Normal lesson's a 12.
So where do we get dire Morales shit? Holy fuck.
Said
Oh, we've
he-
got like
he-
Kushala Deora stuff.
Here,
Like,
I'll
yeah,
make it- I'll
we
make
have
it-
things that we can sell.
This guy's got a lot of stuff. There you go. More stuff.
Yeah, I'm.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, I know. That's the biggest. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just
your
thinking. I'm
stream
like,
changed.
I intentionally did that.
Okay, I was making
because I would love that Elatrion part, because I would just replace the
Look at that
Namiel
laggy.
Fellwing with that.
Look at that laggy piece, though.
Hold on, I gotta
There's
click
a
on
shell
this
shocker
and
from
open in
a
browser.
Ooh. Yeah, that's cool
Wait,
and cheap.
When this material is placed on a weapon that does not deal cold, fire, lightning, necrotic, or thunder, it rolls an extra damage die when it hits.
So if
Rolls
you're using a
2d6.
hammer's D12, right? Or is it 2d6?
I think hammer's 2d6.
So it'd be an
Yeah, it's
extra
not Pathfinder.
6 on that.
It'd be 3d6.
so,
Yeah.
So what if you
hut
put
one.
that on an item like, that has a thing that does extra slashing damage, then would that work?
It does, and
Yeah.
that's why I have adjusted it. So like the only like slashing damage you see, or like slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing for the most part, are on like 1d4 weapons or like Lao Shan Lung. I made those adjustments in the last update.
I can't remember what I have on my splint rapier that gives me 1d10 slashing. Let me check.
Yeah. The thing is, I would rather have the extra d10 of a damage type as opposed to just an extra d6 of
Egress.
whatever I do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I guess I can afford that one. Versus the
Whistle. Look at the
Elatrion that I
indestructible Evan
can't.
show, bro.
Ooh, speech already. Handicraft,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Speed sharpening.
You want to be an assassin? Discount assassin.
Maximum, holy shit. He wouldn't even need his weakness exploit.
Yeah. But I like my weakness exploit, it's fun.
Yeah.
Because when I get it, it's usually also on a crit.
God, I'm
Body
wanting
handicraft.
because this would be 1, 2, it would be 3 items. One would be replaced. I'd have to replace one of these other ones.
I don't think I have money. Yeah, I don't have money, so I can't really do
Well,
anything.
I mean, we're gonna sell
but-
some stuff and then determine some things.
Yeah,
I'm just
I don't
like
think anything really is in here that will
help you specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a heavy armor sphere.
That's true. I mean, we
Oof.
is there other like
Call lightning though. That Kieran part might be the only thing that really will be
2 hard
nice.
armor spheres? No.
Looking at that, Aaron, that call lightning that would use my DC for any DCs on it, right?
Which one am I looking at?
It's the Kieran Azure Horn. It says when holding this weapon, you can use an action to cast
Correct.
a call lightning spell.
Yeah, it would use your spell save DC because it requires a spellcaster
With-
to be able to use it, so it would use your DC.
Yep. Well, yeah, but the other one from the Rajang does a lightning bolt that doesn't. It uses a DC 15.
Well, sometimes, yeah. Those are stuff.
I think
Yeah,
it's because it's
Charge. Yeah, it's a rune
charges.
charge thing. So that's probably why. Because I'm like, that makes that Rajang part much better if I can use my DC. But the Kieran would probably be the better call there if I got anything, which I'd prefer you guys to get what you needed first. I know I have an empty slot in my weapon, though.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sitting here like okay, well when we upgrade, I'd put this in, and then I can change this out now, and then I would to get use out of this, I need to switch another thing out, and I'm like,
so you just need critical boost, heartbreaker, and you get your chain.
I mean,
crit.
I need chain grit. What I'm wondering because
Fly.
I want it, I can fly. That's armor though.
Oh,
Yeah, and I really like the Elatrion plate because I like elemental damage stuff. I'm a goober.
yeah.
And I'm like, and that would replace the Namiel Fellwing.
Correct.
I'm really sitting here thinking, I'm like, because I need this Fire Cell Stone so I can have a big strength. And the other thing is the Critical Boost Plus, which I would not have room for unless I got rid of like Weakness Exploit.
I got nothing.
Which, I mean, God, do I?
Maximum damage multiple times. Extra bonus damage on crit, but like 5 to like on average like 5 extra damage on crit.
It'd be on average 7 because I do D6s.
Right.
So I don't think I'll need the Safi Jiva Cortex then. Because I mean, I already get extra damage dice for my weapon because of Brutal Critical.
And then you get even more damage dice because of Safijiva, plus extra from Heartbreaker. Plus.
Yeah, but I have the extra from Partbreaker. If I change my D8 of elemental damage to a D10, that's increasing the possibility of me going higher. And then with weakness exploit, I would be doing more damage because it'd be 2d10 as opposed to 2d6.
Yeah.
That would get maxed out. So I would actually rather be doing that and then keep my Fire Cell Stone thing and just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we can sell the Safi Jiva Cortex then, so we can have money to potentially have money to buy things.
I slot it into my major staff just so when I bonk people, it does not.
Priorities.
Bonk, crit.
The one time Mike bonks a person.
Hey, I bonked somebody before when I shillelagh'd it. I just don't have shillelagh anymore. But no, I think the only thing out of the things I saw is the Kieran Azure Horn, just because the Call Lightning might be really effective.
I mean, I think it's honestly very much down to how much money we can get out of selling stuff.
Iihane is going to be busy and it's not charismatic anyway, so Iihane really can't help.
I'm of the charismas and can help with the negotiation. The math part maybe not, but
talking.
I mean the math part Erus can't. I could. Erus could not.
Yeah.
But like I also don't know what like any of these monsters CRs is. So
Yep, that's the real killer here. Trying to look at the CRs and
yeah. I mean, like, Kushala Daor is a 15. I can see that on here, so... I'd say our couple Kushala Daora pieces, probably Brute Tigrex. All of the
Brute is
Savage...
20.
Brute Tigrex?
I think it's a 20.
Brute Tigrex is 20.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, the Brute Tigrex stuff, Savage Devil Joe. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So yeah, Carl's been going
6,
through it all right now.
Brute.
6. The Safi Jiva thing, which Safi Jiva I'm assuming is a big number.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's anything above 20 is 4K.
You can go ahead and double the Safi once it's up there.
Okay, so it's 8K. For the gem, since it's a natural 20 drop, does that have a modifier to it as well, or
No, it does not.
it's only for the
Right.
the buying price?
I mean, for the selling price, you guys can still make a correct. Yeah, the selling price, you guys' charisma sell would be. You still have that chance, like the 150%, so that could still be worth like 12K.
Yeah. So yeah, Safi, all the Savage stuff. Yeah, what's Fulgur Anjanath?
15.
It's low. Yeah, it's low. It's actually pretty low. It's within the 2.5.
I mean, I think that's
2. It's worth 2.
because I think Lake Yana is somewhere in that area as
13.
well. Yeah, Chameleos is somewhere in there.
Ooh,
I know
15.
Dire Morales is in the lower
If
areas.
it's a normal dire, then it's 12. If it's a tempered one, it's like 8.
I believe it's
I
normal.
believe it's a normal one.
What are the adolescent Gormaga? They're probably low. Never
11s.
mind. Yeah. When did we get this Crystal Basarios thing? What the fuck?
When you fought a Crystal Basarios.
I think it was a Ruby that
Probably.
used the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are all of our like money ones. Is the Brute Tigrex and the Savage Devil Joe stuff.
1,
And
2,
that Safi
3,
Jiva thing.
4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll count as 8. So that's 32.
What's normal Devil Joe?
Like an 18.
So we've got 3 normal Devil Joe stuff. If that, matters.
Is that the slightly cursed stuff? No, that
Probably.
was the Tigrex stuff.
Devil Joe.
Yeah, we've got 3 normal Devil Joe parts, so...
You can also thank Logan for this one. He actually did it like 2 sessions ago, but like last session didn't feel appropriate to give you guys, hey, here's a random traveling merchant. So.
Thanks, Logan. Now we have to do math.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Damn.
Logan, making my life hard.
Making my dumb brain hurt, my barbarian brain. I say as I'm playing solitaire while Carlisle is doing math stuff.
We do the Fulgur as well for 2.
Pay for Vest Boy.
Because it's 15 to 19 is like a money chunk, right?
14 to 19 is
14
2K.
19. Okay, that's
All right. So this is 10 items. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are we only
5,
able to do 10, or because there's 2 of us?
It's technically 10 each. Yeah, I mean
10 each person.
Well, yeah, you're saying you're dragging back to the rest of the group, so I mean, technically, you guys can sell up to 40 things.
Well, okay, hold on. Would different people have to make the checks for these?
We'll just do the one check, or you guys can separate it. So your guys' choice, I guess. Technically.
Nope, Iihane would not be making any checks, so that's the 10 more items somebody else can sell.
So we can just go ahead without the Fulgur. I'll do the calculation for the Cortex down to the Devil Joe. We'll remove those items. That's 10 items, and then Erus can go ahead and make the persuasion check or whatever.
Okay. So the
I'm
goal is
good
a
at the
20 or higher.
persuasion.
Plus.
Right. Do I have advantage because I cooked him breakfast?
Why don't you roll me an artisan check and explain to me how you cook him the breakfast, and we'll see if that determines if you do or not.
I already explained how I cooked the breakfast.
Okay, so re-describe it real fast, and then we'll make the proper checks, and we'll determine.
So
campaign, you should allow that chef class from the Final Fantasy 14 D&D
or
version.
the cuisine bard from the Heliana's Guide.
Yeah.
How dare you speak those
That
words in
one-
front of me?
That one looks really cool. I'm sorry. That class looks really cool.
So now we know why Aphid's not gonna be here the next campaign.
Yeah, I'm actually joining their Patreon to do a
You
campaign with the
son of a
Heliana's
bitch. All right,
book.
guys.
This will be on the cover.
Erus has a heart attack. Too much cholesterol.
I know I shouldn't have eaten all of that food.
Azrar didn't want his, so I ate mine too, or his too. Yeah.
Okay, so
So as long as you can make
Oh.
11 to 20, it's 38k for those 10 items.
that's still not a lot.
I mean, it's potentially
I mean, it's a lot, but it's still not just
56.
yeah.
It goes up to 57.
Okay, so
do.
so you said I need to describe how I cooked the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through the artisan
Uh,
cooking here. I'll give you a nice little thing here because it's been a little while. So,
Yep. I know plating is gonna be my charisma one.
All right. So here is the show players.
I would say tasting the ingredients, which would be preparing them, tasting the different spices and stuff, see what would go well together. I would use Constitution maybe.
Okay.
And then with cooking, because I'm making a massive batch of these hash brown things for 3 of us, I'd be using my strength to make sure that it doesn't none of the potatoes and stuff stick to the pan.
I like it.
Nice.
Make those checks.
All right. So we'll just go down the list. So the preparing would be the con. And it's just a ability check, right?
Yeah, straight abilities on all of
All right. Ability normal.
them. Okay.
Not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Then cooking the meal that's the strength one.
Yeah.
Fucking God, come on.
And see, there's a lot worse.
And then the plating it properly with the charisma.
I would say you should have said it
alright.
right because that was dangerous. Insulting the dice gods with the wrong name.
Dice gods like my silly gooseness.
Okay. So I was going with it being a rank 2 meal, which is a DC 13. You, sir,
Did I make it?
on average got a 14.
I'm amazing.
You're no huntsman, but yes.
All right. So then for this persuasion check, I have advantage now, right? That
Correct.
was what.
That was the purpose of that. Yes.
Perfect.
26. You just barely made it.
Oh, I'm so good.
So 150% on that sale.
Yep.
So
So that's going to
57.
be 57k.
Cool.
And you guys just leave without buying anything.
That was
Thank you
was
for
only
the
on-
money.
That was on 10 items only. We could always sell more.
Yeah, that was on the first 10.
Yeah.
I definitely would like that kill on the Zerhorn for 2,800.
Wait, hold on, how much is it? Is it 28,000 or 2,800?
2,800.
Oh,
It's
dude, I
cheap.
would have just. I can just buy that
Yes,
for you.
but I was waiting till getting the money back so that we can plan stuff in case you guys needed all of it for your big one.
Because that's 54 is what we get. 57. Okay, 57.
You get the plate for 46. You'd still have 11
Yeah.
left over with his 28.
All right. Was there
82.
anything else we want? Actually, I think we should probably just steal from a bunch of people and buy that Furious Rajang part. It's so expensive.
Yeah, that ghoulish Gorgor.
Iron Wall, guys.
No.
Plus 3 to
both the
AC.
Rajang.
I think it'd just be easier to go hunt a Furia. It's nice.
Dude, what the fuck? I don't know what apoplexy is.
I don't know what the pot
Hey,
does.
I don't either.
All right, whatever. So I guess the question is, what are we cool with getting? What's the plans here? Obviously the Kieran thing, because it's
Yep. That's fine.
it's,
That's the
it's
one.
piss in the wind at this point for the amount of money.
Don't worry, my feelings aren't hurt over it.
It's the amount of money. It's not. It's the item's really
Yeah.
cool, but
Yeah, no, and I think it's gonna help us in the future fights.
yeah.
Me being able to call that.
I would be okay not getting a part if it means that other people can get stuff for them. So I would say mine is the lowest on the importance docket, unless other people are like, no, you need to have that because big strong, and then but yeah. I mean, actually, I think with that 57, my 8,000, I'm assuming Azrar has like a good amount of money.
I have 13,000
So,
and change.
Aphid, I could tell you what the ghoulish gold Gora does now.
Okay.
It has maximum might. When you're at full HP and not suffering exhaustion, you deal maximum weapon damage. And the hard claw, when you're under 25% of your max HP, you below 25%, you deal an extra D4 and have resistance to all damage but psychic.
Which doesn't really work for him.
Yeah.
I already practically have resistance to most damage types.
Yeah. Completely understandable. Why it was up there, it's expensive and not super needed. Though even the max HP, it's hard for you to keep max HP.
Yeah, my build is specifically not having max HP. Like my characters very much get hit a lot, or at least was, and then goofy things with armor class happened, and now I don't get hit as much. Okay, so if Azrar wanted the speed sharpening, he could afford it with his own pocket change.
But also, I don't really care about the speed sharpening as much.
Is there anything that you want here, Azrar?
Let me take a look. Let me open this.
Yeah, you or
I mean, there's a
set?
Zenogre plate there for chain crit.
There it is.
I'm tired of chain crit. I still have I got rid of my Zenogre plate because I got tired of the fucking chain crit. It's not on my weapon anymore. The chain crit I asked for Christmas like over a year ago.
You just squandered it.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Kulu gem I asked for Christmas is still on my sword and shield, I think.
Right.
Hey, I asked for a Zenogre plate as well, and I've been getting use out of it.
Let me see if I have space on my fucking weapon anyways. Yeah, I have an empty socket on my weapon.
You guys want to buy that armor too, possibly?
Yeah, the armor spear.
The only thing that I might want is like the shell shocker.
Okay.
Oh, for the bonus damage, yeah.
Because
Which
that
you could also
2d6 plus the 1d10 plus dex damage.
That's 5k.
And I can buy that because it's 5,000.
Yeah.
Why does it have 0.25? Why has it got change?
Cause math. There's like there's three calculations. It's the greed of the merchant. It's the average value, or there's a greed of the merchant. It can be like really fucking generous. It can be really fucking stingy. In addition to there's also an average multiplier set by the ratings of what type of materials come out. So there's a lot of high end materials. The price goes higher. If it's like an average or a lower amount of like tier materials, it'll be a cheaper price.
Yeah, I feel like if there's so many like higher class materials, it should be cheaper because they're all like really good materials, so they're not outshining each other as much. Whereas if there's a bunch of low materials and a high cost one, that high cost one should be even higher because it's like, dude, look at how much better this is versus everything else. That's just how my brain works, but
I was trying to how to respond with the merchant to that conversation. I'm like, he stares at you.
I find it funny how the materials have basically been re-rolled, but the Elytrion plate just stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that Elytrion plate if all set doesn't want anything with the lots of money we have.
Nope.
I'm good.
You guys could afford the plate, the Kieran horn, and the shell shocker all with the money you have currently just from selling stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Would we also have enough to throw in that armor sphere too?
I think so.
That's $2,000, so
cool.
Plus yours 20. plus 2156. It's 56,062.
So yes.
And
7.
2 silver.
While we're here, if we get this stuff, we'll be able to socket it all while in town, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as long as as long as there's a person who can do that stuff alive.
Well, they'll be alive soon enough if they aren't already.
Yeah, he's priority after the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we buy.
Okay. You guys end up with like 938 gold. But you end up on the.
I'll let
total.
someone else take it. I'm cool with not having that.
Okay. So an hour goes by. Erus and Azrar enjoy a delicious meal. Unless Azrar, there was something you wanted to like talk to Erus about or something while you guys were doing your stuff. We can't hear you anymore for some reason.
Yeah, your mic cut out.
Weird.
No,
we can
Just
see
stuff
it.
in her face.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
We heard stuff in your face, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Stuff in his face. So normal silent breakfast for the two of you, which is probably how you both prefer it, to be honest.
They're all pretty stoic.
Yeah. As Iihane finishes up her first resurrection with Mabel, where she takes a deep breath, which I can't do right now because I'll cough if I do it.
What?
So it's a deep breath, sigh of just the exhaling of that first new breath. She looks at you. I really hate dying.
Well, at least you now have a record on Erus. He's only died once.
I don't want that record.
Well, if he takes it back, you'll be the first one to know.
Okay. Oh,
And now I have to get started.
We won?
Yes, we won. The damage is more extensive than we thought. Set will fill you in. I am going to get started on resurrecting the mayor.
Okay.
I don't know if considering that a win is necessarily.
Patton's dead. Do you consider that a loss?
For now.
No, but like I'd say with the amount of collateral damage, it's probably a stalemate right there.
Yeah, Patton's dead for now.
Yeah.
There's no
I believe
guarantee
the word
he's
you're looking for
dead.
is Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah. Yes. Erus isn't smart enough to know that, so.
Oh, she stands up and looks at you all set. So, did we lose half the city? Did we lose almost all of it? What happened?
And I'll bring her over to the 3 tables that I have commandeered in the mayor's office as I begin to give her the lowdown.
Okay.
And you could just like walk her outside and just show the 115 bodies that are outside along the street.
We're going with empirical evidence that I have right now.
We're going with numbers, not bodies, numbers.
Yeah. At which point I do need to update on who's been resurrected since the portals come up.
Yeah, just all right, guys.
Progress bar.
Before you resurrect any more people, just let me know who's been resurrected so I can mark that down, and then we can continue resurrecting. Like every hour, you need updates with specifically who.
I need audits every other hour.
Resurrection audits.
The detail of their wounds prior to and after resurrection.
Us walking up to a person. Hi, do you have a moment to talk about your resurrection today?
Yeah. There's a questionnaire about
how was your resurrection process?
From 1 to 5 stars, how would you rate your resurrection?
How was the other side for you?
I made an Audath pamphlet, so I have a pamphlet.
Which plane of existence did you go to?
If there was one thing that you could change about it, what would it be and why?
Oh man.
We get a lot of the death part.
Yeah. Dying kind of sucked. Yeah, dying will do that.
All right. So you
It should be noted that anybody with raised dead has like gnarly penalties. So
Oh, you're feeling
Or,
good
like,
then, huh?
for like
yeah.
days.
Well, let's go through. It puts you at 1 HP, but it closes all mortal wounds. It does not restore missing parts. The spell will fail if they lack body parts or organs needed for survival, like a head. The target will take a -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. And each time they finish a long rest, that's reduced by 1.
Doesn't it only have like 4 points of exhaustion?
No,
Too? No?
that is not raised dead.
It
Resur-
just seems like exhaustion, but it's not.
Yeah.
Now resurrection probably has that, but that's something completely different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So she's not feeling too great. She like hobbles over to one of the desks before she goes to you all set. And she's like, just need a second. And she reaches down, hits one of the drawers. It pops open a hidden drawer. She grabs a potion out of it and just drinks it. She goes, they hide these things here all the time just in case of some kind of assassination or something else. So
Yes, I
Yes. The cure-all to many things. A
liquid
variety of
courage.
drugs.
Is
yes,
the potion spiked with, vodka
Poison.
or anything?
no, it is
I
not.
mean, alcohol is a poison.
Hmm.
So she takes that. She's feeling a little bit better. Her gait's a little bit smoother. She kind of hobbles over to where you're at all of a sudden and sits down with okay. Give me the numbers.
And yeah, within a certain radius of the city hall, we have several hundred dead, many of the clergy, besides those of the Eldath.
It wasn't several
division.
hundred. It was just over one.
Yeah, it was
Oh, just
115.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
more
I'll
than
just
Erus could
give her the
count.
lowdown on the hard numbers,
Okay.
and as of a certain time.
Okay. She kind of looks and goes, okay, that's not as bad as it sounded, at least. Thought we lost thousands. Still horrible, don't get me wrong, but a lot better than it could have been. Honestly,
Good thing
it's
we were
thanks.
here.
Yes, it's honestly thanks to whichever one you saw us up there. I think otherwise it would have gone horribly wrong.
I
That
think
would
that
be
was
because
it
I
was
have the super perception.
Azrar noticed it, and Erus went up there.
But
If my perception was any better, I could see Aaron in the game as Azrar.
so she looks and goes, okay, resurrection. And you've gone around to temples and jewelers and got that. We don't have enough gems. I mean, I don't feel like we should pick who comes back if we don't get enough. I think it should be just kind of up to the clerics and who they choose.
Hmm. I have requested outside aid from Rewix as well as the guild.
Okay.
I have not heard yet as of our last rest within the past 12 hours. So perhaps we will hear something soon and we'll have
Weavix did say that
immediate-
he'd be on his way. I do
Oh.
remember that.
Didn't Rewix ask us question about the numbers, and then we didn't have another spell slot, so we just had to kind of.
I don't think
sit
so.
there?
I'm pretty sure I told him the numbers.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're safe.
I feel
That was like,
Why do I feel like there was a question that was asked, and we were just like, "Well, we can't answer this right now because
We're
don't
tired.
have it."
all I remember is him telling us he was going to do what he can and be on his way.
Mhm.
I remember that was something that was mentioned, but God, what? I'm gonna pull up the Twitch now so I can see.
Good luck. It's
Um,
somewhere in the last hour, probably. Oh,
I
okay.
think it was right before we,
Left or
Yeah.
slept, to be more correct. So,
right at the end.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Until then, we just resurrect whoever is chosen. I feel like that's the safest bet. Obviously, we need the mayor alive just for morale and coordinating. This. I mean, I might know books, but it's not a charisma. It's not really my thing.
Yes, I had hoped to collate enough information that you and the mayor could handle this with practiced ease,
Yeah.
so that we can handle our portion.
Okay, and how is that going? Do you know where to go? Do you know any other information?
I believe some sort of catacombs.
Okay. There are no catacombs under Riverbrew. Closest ones I know of, and insane for them to even think to go there, would be under Castle Trade.
Then my previous calculations are proven correct.
Okay.
We will do our best to help out as well as prepare for ourselves to make our way to that forbidden zone.
Okay. Well, you have access to yeah, let me see what I can do. While the mayor's still out. I'll be back. And she kind of gets up, groans a bit, and starts like waddling off somewhere into the inside of the building.
Sunbreaker, if you will, please assist her. And just kind of like as a guide dog,
Yeah.
like a guide animal.
She kind of just nods as a thank you. So she disappears for a tiny bit. During this time, Erus, Azrar, you guys doing anything?
I mean, if we had already purchased the new things, I would try and find a blacksmith.
Okay. You guys are looking for a blacksmith.
See if I
You can
can't
take
get
my
that.
staff with you. I don't need it right now.
Oh yeah.
Just
That is
pop
my
up
best-
for the things, Aaron. God. Give us the materials.
Yeah. See
Okay,
if there's a blacksmith alive, and if there's not, then I'd go through all the dead bodies, like lifting over the
Hey, raise
things,
this
like
one.
blacksmith,
hammer,
blacksmith.
hammer.
Found one
Tongs.
with a hammer still in its hand.
Yeah, and then if I found a blacksmith, would just take that to Iihane and be like, "This one's next."
Okay, let's roll a d100. Is one alive? Do you need to resurrect one?
I'll roll this time.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys go looking for a blacksmith, you first thing you do, you're like, there's corpses. Let's just go see. And you guys start wandering around the town a little bit trying to find a blacksmith. 15 or so minutes go by as you see one that's abandoned. But there's one about another 2 or 3 blocks down that you see there someone is currently, you can hear the hammering of hammer or on metal. There's a little smokestack just billowing up.
Well, I have a quick question because I just remembered the madness that I had from last session.
Cured it.
What's
You cured it?
Yeah.
no,
remove cursor.
you didn't know that I had it.
Oh yeah, I just removed his. I think.
You removed the other guys. I don't have my lucky thing anymore.
It's true.
What did it do again?
You have disadvantage on like a ton of stuff. Let's find out. Long-term madness.
Advantage on brain.
To be fair, I think you're in the clear at this point. To go here, yeah, because long-term madness is 10d. It's 1d10 times 10 hours. So actually, I lied. I didn't actually mark down how long it was.
I think it was like 60 hours.
Okay, so it's like 2.5 days. We'll say that's
yeah.
So let's see here. Attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or object, has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws while more than 30 feet from it. Convenient enough, when you're talking to the merchant, the guard was walking by.
Oh. All right. Let's say I would have like called him over to like cook the breakfast for him as well, because he saw some shit the other day.
Yeah.
The day before, so he was there during all of that.
Yeah, how convenient.
Retcon.
So, you're going up to the blacksmith, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find my table of random name stuff.
I'm just really feeling a little down right now.
Ooh, I got
Oh,
a good name.
stressy depressy.
So the symbol for this blacksmith you see is a literal volcano like shape, and that has like lava exploding out from the top of it, and the name of it is the Molten Foundry.
Ooh.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Do they have a tabletop?
No, they do not.
No, but they do have a forge.
They do have a
Ooh.
forge.
I would expect a blacksmith to have a forge.
I mean,
Nope,
it's
it's just an
me.
anvil. He just hits it. He
Yeah.
just hits it really hard.
Yeah.
Well, no, if he's a dragonborn, he
Was
can breathe his
he
own fire.
fucking,
If he's a red
turbo?
dragonborn
Guys, he's not dragonborn.
or a gold,
Okay,
He is an elf. We're an
Mm.
elf land.
that's fair.
is he a draconic ancestry sorcerer?
Elflandia. All right. No. So
Okay.
you come up to is an old male elf. He is actually one of the few elves I think you've ever seen with facial hair. He has a belt around his waist. Fairly blacksmith attire outside of that like one oddity. And there's beads in his beard to elegant it up a little. As he looks at you and goes, "I ain't got time. There's so much to do. No work right now."
What do you got that's so important while like a good chunk of the town's dead?
So he looks at you, he puts his hammer down, goes, "Let's see. I gotta build some locks for all the churches where all the fucking clerics and priests were massacred. I have to prepare."
That you can stop with the locks. We have people doing some reviving of them.
I think probably safe that I finish them anyways. Wouldn't until I hear official word from mayor, receptionist, a guard.
Well, the mayor's dead.
Yeah, but I heard for not for long.
Yeah, because we're getting him up.
Well,
We're the group that's helping with all of that.
you have my thanks, but until he tells me, I really shouldn't shun my responsibility. You have to understand.
We're the ones that told the guards to tell
Eris,
you.
Eris, let the man do his work. We'll
Look,
let him finish this.
it's gonna take me like an hour and a half to finish these things up. I'm on my last one. Gotta make sure it's
okay.
right. It's taken
We can
care
wait
of,
an hour.
and then I could probably give you a hand depending on what you need.
Yeah, we just need we just talked to a traveling merchant and got these cool new bits that we want to put in these couple weapons here. So yeah, we can wait an hour and a half then if that's what we need.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I mean, I'm glad that you were able to go shopping, during this turbulent time.
We did a bunch of stuff yesterday, and I've kind of worn out our usefulness because I hit things really hard. And there's nothing to hit right now.
I stab things really fast.
Yeah, and there's nothing to stab. So we're just kind of, chilling while our cleric and the clerics of Eldath that we helped be able to get back here kind of do the reviving thing. And then our math guy is doing the math stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, come back hour and a half or so. If you want to sit, he points to a bench like on the opposite side of the road. You're more than welcome to. I'll let you know when I'm
Maybe
done.
you can help him.
Yeah, if you need help, I one can grab things that are extremely hot and not give a shit, and also hit things really hard. So,
Well, I appreciate the offer. There is still an extent of my work needs to be dependent on. It's my name on this work. I can't have someone I don't know. They can. I appreciate it though.
I mean, do you need me just to move the hot metal to and from a spot? Because I can do that.
I've been doing this for years. I'm good, but thank you.
Come on, man. I'm so bored. Please. Give me something to do, man.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Disadvantage. Here we
the
go.
guard walks by 2 streets over, 60 feet away.
Damn bastard. He needs to be within 30 feet.
22. Kind of looks at you like, fine, all right. You can help me move stuff to and from the forge, make sure it's heated proper by feel, and then put it back for me to hammer appropriately.
Cool.
All right.
All right, Azrar, good luck finding something to do.
I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna like
I knew it.
You lay down on the bench.
back
up against the outside of the building, and just go.
In the back of my head, I'm like, Whistle's gonna just don't go take a nap. Like Whistle doesn't.
That's
Which
what I
is not
do
their
in
go-
real life.
Oh, I forgot to mention you guys. This is not related to the game, but I got the little D&D little guy things.
Nice.
Yeah, my wife got them for
I
me
was gonna show.
pre-Christmas, and they finally showed up recently. So
I was gonna show Aphrodite. I got my dice for Iihane. So I have my whole set of Strider themed dice.
this giant one. This is a beholder. It is the dumbest fucking looking thing ever. I would not recommend buying this one. It's so stupid. the owlbear one though, I haven't gotten yet. That one's supposed to be here eventually at some point in time. But yeah, no, the fucking thing is, it's so dumb. I'm gonna pull it out here real fast.
Speaking of owlbears, can I turn into one as druid?
No, it's a
D&D
monstrosity.
The D&D movie
Oh,
says so.
yeah.
Though.
You son of a bitch.
That's probably more
Cool
representative of
DMs
a
say you
change they're-
can.
That's probably
No,
more representative of a change they're making with one D&D.
Big-
But apparently, you can also wild shape into an owlbear in Baldur's
Lame.
Gate 3.
It's very lame.
I believe there
I-
were previous
Simple, I
versions
guess,
of
sure.
D&D that you were able to wild shape into an owlbear as well.
Yeah,
Personally,
they liked us back then.
yeah. Personally, I'm just gonna go on a case by case basis as a DM. If you can make it make sense to me that that's beast like enough, sure, let's go with it.
No
I'm a fun
wild
DM. I just tell
shaping
my
into
players,
a
yeah, sure.
fucking displacer beast, though. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
no.
OP.
That, yeah.
I also just give my players cool feats for stuff. So
Cool.
and was going to have my player as a cavalier
I
be
mean-
able to wild shape his horse into cool things. And he's like, I want to be a paladin. Ooh, and I'm like, I fucking hate you. I've put so much I cannot tell you how much time I put into figuring out which feats I'd give him when to make it to where he could have a mount that wasn't going to die immediately in high level combat. That was still his horse because he had emotional story attachment to that horse.
This is why
I
I
love
buffed
mid.
Stormbreaker.
I love mid. He's like, lizards are beasts and dragons are just lizards with extra bits.
One of my ideas was I was like, hey, you want to get super cool magic armor for your horse that gives it a railgun type thing? And he was like, maybe. And I'm like, all right,
Maybe.
cool.
Carlisle likes
Yeah.
my railgun.
Yeah, well,
Huh?
this was our ideas of
What?
figuring out.
I think I fell asleep.
This is what we were trying to figure out, how we'd make it to where his horse could survive and actually be useful. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, yeah, I think I want to be a paladin now. And I'm like,
All right. Back to it. Oh,
Yep.
Paladins have horses. They have spells for horses.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
yeah.
So, as we travel back to Iihane and all set. Another hour goes by as Erus hammers away, Azrar snoozes like per usual.
I was told I was not allowed to hammer. I only grab hot things.
He grabs hot things for an hour.
Yeah.
He gets a couple calluses finally.
Something.
As
My pedicure, it's ruined.
the mayor is resurrected. And he wakes up with another deep breath, which I'm not doing because I don't feel like coughing more.
There you go. I did it for you.
Thank you. He coughs. Oh.
Welcome back.
Oh, this sucks.
Yes, it does. Mabel and Arset can fill you in.
He is burned partially with acid.
Yeah.
Really resin heals.
Nope. Only
external
mortal
wounds.
wounds. Only mortal wounds.
Iihane,
raised
maybe use your infinite healing words to
I would, but I
Regrow
don't
his
think
skin.
I don't think that's how healing word works. I think it's just closes wounds. It doesn't.
Yeah,
what
but
damage.
they were both at 1 HP, so maybe just
Yes, but I don't have time. I have to
There's
resurrect.
no time.
It takes an hour to resurrect.
Mhm.
I don't have free time.
He kind of looks.
So I could, if we don't have any immediate resing, I could help both Mayo and Mabel feel better.
There is no blacksmith at your feet to resurrect immediately.
Yeah, so
Though,
I'll
to be fair at this point, this is kind of when Mabel comes back. She's been gone for a while, all set, but you keep checking. You know that Stormbreaker's still fine. so you're not super worried about it. She returns. She has a large bag with her. She goes, well, since we are hurting and you helped save us, take this as a reward. And she drops it down on the table and with a loud thud.
I'll take a curious peek at it with like a pen. Just kind of lift up a flap.
Is it more
and
diamonds?
see what's in there.
It's
from the
not
top.
diamond. There's not a single diamond in there. So
Fuck.
as you open it up, you see gold and different colored jewels. And she goes, this should hopefully be enough to get you a couple things. Hopefully considered as a thank you for what you did. And she hands it, you kind of go through her account and she's like, it's gonna take you forever to count it. It's roughly about 60,000 gold.
That is quite a hefty sum. Did you know that there's a whole dungeon underneath here? Like a whole prison with
back
like
in
traps and zombies and
she kind of see like awkward, like, yes, it's been here since ancient times. It was sealed up and covered to prevent those from getting down there and unleashing whatever was left down there.
but there's just like a hole behind me.
Yeah, but it was not a hole originally.
Okay, so like a brick and mortar sort of. Okay, that's beside the point. We will greatly appreciate this. We'll take stock of this. In the meantime, I'll probably have, if you no longer require the services of Stormbreaker, I will go ahead and have him account for everything.
I just imagine Iihane just like spamming healing words at her this entire
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
She
You're
slowly gets
great.
more and
You're
more
wonderful. You look
Yeah,
beautiful. You're doing good.
Every 6 seconds, raise 9 to 12 HP.
So she's like, yeah, I think I'm okay.
You're really smart. They're all just little compliments.
Oh, that'd be the best cleric ever.
My healing words are words
No,
of affirmation.
If I ever play a healing bard, that's the only thing. It's only vocal. Like, I'm only complimenting you to heal.
That's funny.
Or insult to heal. Like, get better, you lazy sod.
Those
There was
shoes look
a
really good with
story
that
I read.
outfit.
There's a story I read about a paladin whose lay on hands were like that.
It's cool. So, as the mayor's kind of sitting up, rubbing his arm, feeling like the now like healed, scarred skin from the acid. Well, it's a good thing I shed in like another 5 years. He's a dragonborn.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure he's a
I
dragonborn.
I was an elf.
Is he an elf?
I
Oh
thought-
no! What do I do?
He has to be
He
an
is an
elf.
elf. Son of a bitch! I was thinking of the one from fucking Gormsey Village for some reason.
I'm like,
We're good.
he has to be an elf.
What the fuck do
They
you
ne-
mean,
they
shed?
never-
What is this man?
Get their skin.
Oh,
Holy
He's been a
fuck.
changeling this whole time, guys.
all right. Stand corrected. He goes, oh, well, at least I'm alive.
Jeez.
Cosmetic magic can do wonders later on.
Yeah, I'll find something to take care of it. A wish spell, something.
Instead of
Or,
being accident.
a druid who casts regenerate.
Yeah.
Or
You're
a
sleeping,
cleric,
so
I can
shush.
cast that.
He kind
I
of
just don't have the spell slots.
All right, it looks like Mabel's taking care of you on the compensation side. You know where you're going next?
Yeah, and as he obviously sees Mabel, and we'll probably walk into the scene and just be like, "Yes, Castle Shade."
I wish you the best of luck, and I understand why she gave you what she gave you. Oh, well, we could use your help getting whoever else may have died back on their feet. You are more than welcome to stay anywhere you choose. And let us know if you need anything else. Oh.
We also have the clerics of Audath aiding as well. They seem to be focusing on resurrecting the clerics of the different faiths.
Okay. No.
And I have yet to hear from Rewix as well as the guild, but they should be coming in soon enough as well.
Literally, as you finish that sentence, because I was about to do it.
Just boom! Oh, They're here. Never mind.
You hear a loud like flash, loud crash outside. The sound of a popping from teleportation.
I always love that because everybody's like, teleport is quiet. It's like, no, you're displacing a lot of air. That's loud.
Yeah.
That's why I like how Master describes it, because his has always got a pop.
Yep. So yeah, you hear a loud pop outside. Obviously, you can't necessarily see it, but you make a pretty decent assumption that it's probably them. It wouldn't make anything else. Hear that, or you guys are all fucking dead. We're about to find out. So.
Oh, dead! I've only used 2 spell slots. Let's go.
it is Tiamat. CR 35, easy peasy. No,
we could take a regular Tiamat at this point. I think.
That-
Not the aspect, but the regular one. I think we could take the regular one.
All right. So as you two walk outside, Erus and Azrar are not there. It's been a couple minutes. You see the white-haired, white-beard, very stereotypical looking wizard, Rewix himself. Next to him, I meant to double check her name before I did this.
Is the immenseness himself.
It is not his immenseness at all. He is not
Good,
coming to assist you. You guys are on your own.
He wants to kill us, so it's good to know him right now.
It is. Oh yeah, I was way off on her name, so I'm glad I looked it up. It is Shirley, which, as a reminder, Shirley is the guild receptionist from Polka Village.
The one that everybody likes, and not the
Yes.
guild mom that Aphid will attack.
Yep. So she's sitting there. You see her not in
Not
her
mom.
standard guild receptionist outfit, but in this case, she is laid out in this case, it would be scale mail with different monster materials kind of throughout her. She has a heavy bowgun on her back. She's kind of, hi guys. Good to see
Damn,
you."
Shirley be strapped. I just thought you were gonna say like a nurse's outfit. I was like, don't do this to Erus. Don't do that.
no.
She has a
not
big
nurse.
gun.
Yeah.
Kenzu armor. Obviously.
even you've done something to Erus.
He's a woman with a big gun. He's like,
Erus already had like a slight crush on Shirley, just because she's been really helpful. You give her a weapon, and Erus is just gonna be like, fucking
Resurrect fast.
yeah.
So, she
Revivify.
and then she looks to have also a pouch in her other hand. And then Rewix is there. Same exact robe, White Academy robes himself. She goes, sorry for taking so long, but we had to take a couple stops, and Shirley demanded to come with, which took a little bit of convincing from the manager. Who's now, as we flash back to Polka Village, where she is currently like stamping bounties. I'm very unhappy. Yes, but we're here to help, and we brought some gifts. As Shirley kind of walks up and she's like looking at All Set or at Iihane. She goes, I think, and she hands it over to you, All Set.
Yeah,
because I think you can see it.
Thank you. If we could go ahead and make our way over to the mayor's office, I can go ahead and give you and the mayor the lowdown, the situation. Mabel, if you could help as well.
Yeah, yes, of course. And Bruce was just like, all right, let's go. So you guys walk over towards the mayor. It's not, you guys aren't, you're basically outside of the main area, but the mayor's kind of sitting down, trying to recover a bit still, like just kind of getting used to rubbing his arm as you all meet up at those 3 tables that you have set up.
Yep, and then same sort of deal, just give him the lowdown, and then the current situation as of last night, and then towards the end of it, and unfortunately, Ryux, it seems that my calculations from before were more or less correct. It looks like the 4 of us will have to enter Castle Shrade in order to end at least a portion of the world-ending apocalypse that is currently occurring.
Sure looks at you, goes, what do you mean, 4 of you? We're both coming. We're here to fight.
Just like Just like the big, like,
Aphid,
well,
one,
then.
Erus isn't here
Yeah.
to
Correct.
negate that. Two, is Erus gonna tell her no?
Erus is sure as well gonna fucking try.
So that's a no.
So, big
Oh, we're losing Azrar. You're a little
Yeah.
robot. You have to wait for you to repeat.
This GIF is Eris right now.
I can't look at it. It's unfair. I'm going on my phone.
No, you probably fine about that.
That's why I'm going on my
Yeah,
phone.
you don't
Yeah,
need to
that's
look
fine.
at it on stream. Don't worry.
I'm not. I'm looking at it on my phone.
You know.
Yeah, no, I'm just me as Alset is just like stunned for a couple moments and be like, well, the more the merrier.
Iihane would accept it because she's used to women being like in charge like that. So
Erus is okay with
Second
Rewix going. He is not okay with Shirley going because he cares too much.
I see how you.
My hand
It
shoots
is
out
not because
for-
Shirley is a woman. He is Erus. Was raised around strong women.
Mm-hmm.
Eris is like, no, not my crush. I don't want her to get hurt.
I don't want her to
So-
be dead.
Let us continue. You'll
Not
find out.
fair.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
So she goes, yes, we're going to. There's no way that I'm letting you four out of my sight until this is done.
Erus just at
Fair
the
enough.
forge, just like I feel like there's something happening that I don't like.
Well, we are certainly quite the troublemakers.
Mhm.
We will be glad to have you join.
Yes.
We're troublemakers.
Shush you.
Pretty-
You're not
Pretty sure
here
it's
right
just
now.
me.
Shush you. So.
But no, Azrar might be a little bit of a troublemaker. He was making
Yeah.
ramen while we were being arrested.
That's true. Yeah. I'm not a troublemaker.
Troublemaker. When
I'm just-
you were the one being arrested.
I'm just a silly goose. I'm not a troublemaker.
All right. So.
You're just a silly goose who choke slammed his boss.
So she looks at
No.
you all said. She goes, I think that you'll find inside a hopefully enough diamonds to finish resurrecting anybody else left in this area. In addition to some additional items for all of you from his immenseness himself.
Again, another like big-eyed. That's another check mark off to the side for later.
Oh no, I'm now curious about what's in the bag now. What
Yeah.
he sent.
Maybe his
Um,
immenseness doesn't want us dead.
Yeah, I'll start like partitioning off what's for us, and then for the diamond, like in a separate bag.
Yeah.
For the,
Enough materials to upgrade our armor and weapons to max.
So
I doubt
no.
that's a lot.
Yeah, I doubt that.
So as you start separating it out, you find roughly about 15,000 gold worth of diamonds there. In addition to that, as you kind of reach in, you find 4 potions of supreme healing. And then the only other things that you find inside are vial, or not in jar, they're jars of blood.
Of Elder Dragon blood?
Is it
Drink it. We'll get
Uh,
how
how many jars?
5 jars.
4
Five.
or 5.
Are they his immenseness's blood? Are we?
No, the elder.
5 blood jars.
5 jars of blood. One
Yeah,
has
let's-
5 heads. Tiamat.
No.
His
I bet you it's his
immenseness is
immenseness's blood. As soon as we drink it, we become the same size as his immenseness.
Turns out he's a Turns out he's a halfling. We all just shrink.
Its true size, yeah.
We're all just.
But yeah,
And
looking at this.
these are I understand the potions, but these are
Right. I forgot that you don't normally see this. I mean, I don't either, to be honest with you. That is pure Elder Dragon blood from a Laotian monk.
right.
Freshly squeezed from his Menson's last battle. Look at you, sir.
What? Wait.
Squeeze. Juicer weapon when?
I don't
Freshly
know.
squeezed from the immenseness himself.
I
Yep.
mean, to be fair, I don't understand. It was his words, and I just don't want to paraphrase him.
Sure, that he is quite immense and quite wizened, one
Yes.
would say.
Yeah. Yes.
He is immense. Yes.
So, but these are, as far as I know, about 3 days old, so we need to take care of them or use them as soon as possible. So, give you guys context of what this is. I will put up.
He was fighting in a lockdown like 3 days ago.
Hey,
He's just out in the field chilling.
Dude,
So,
he gets
when
bored
are we getting
sometimes, and it's
battle?
just
stats
like,
for his immenseness?
I will have it for you guys in a second.
dude, his immenseness just gets bored sometimes. It's just like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
go
a
fuck up
kaiju
a
battle.
I'm gonna go fuck up a Lao Shan Lung real quick.
You should have a fight against a Zora one day.
Just don't wait up for me, receptionist. I'll be back in a bit.
Go.
All right, pure dragon blood.
Oh my god.
It's common.
It is very common. It's because I don't adjust the fucking rarities on these things. I'd have them blank if I was able to.
Oh shit. That's a good armor effect.
That's your dex modifier.
I mean, it would be, but it'd lower my AC by 2.
Unless it's already higher than the new armor
Okay.
class.
Mm-hmm.
Give advantage and spells on your spell save
That
DC.
would make my AC 20.
Yeah, I could upgrade my my hammer to
Skin.
max.
You could also upgrade your skin.
Yeah, I could upgrade my armor, but not armor. Which is also almost at max, but I don't think I have another armor effect that I necessarily like care about right now.
It is a good upgrade material too.
Yeah, it just upgrades a weapon or armor to its next rarity when applied. So does that mean I have to pay for it too, or I just like slather the weapon
You
and it's
slather
just
the weapon.
You're muted, Amellwind.
You slather the weapon. Am I still muted?
You're
Yeah,
good.
you're
good.
not.
We
Yeah.
hear you.
I
That's
just
straight nasty.
I just I just had to really take that in.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Like, it's like I was like, are you all just waiting for me to say something again? Like I had to check.
Wait,
No,
there's
that was
there's 5
you
jars
shocked
of
us.
blood.
That was yeah.
5 jars of blood, yep.
That means one person gets 2, and everyone else gets 1.
Or
That's how
Or one
everybody
person
gets
gets
1.
5.
That's the fun part about it. How you guys gonna split it up? It's uneven.
Or to be fair, give everybody 1, and then one person actually has the armor effect from it.
Yeah.
So everybody
I'm
upgrade their weapons and one person upgrade their armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that would
armor
make
effect
my main-
or upgrade your armor to put another
How many
slot.
people have
Very rare.
very rare weapons right now?
I have
Uh,
none.
Is that 4
I have
sockets?
very rare. Yeah, I have a very rare weapon right now.
Yeah, because I think only 2 of us have very rare. I believe that's Erus and
Yeah,
uh,
Azrar.
Azrar. I'm still rocking a rare, and then
I
Iihane still
would be
rocking a rare.
fine if all of us upgrade our weapons by 1, and then all set get the legendary as well, the second one. Because I don't think
the legendary doesn't honestly really matter in the long run. I do get the 2 new ammo types, recover 2 and pierce 3, and then just the plus bonus. But it's also increases to weapon slots that you guys need to think about too.
Weapon slots is the big one.
Well, that's the thing why I don't
Weapon and
really
armor
feel like I
slots.
need my armor upgraded at all, because I don't think I
No.
have anything for armor slot, but like weapon slot, I definitely do have something that I would like to put in there.
Yeah, I mean, all my armor stuff is taken up, and I don't really want to unsocket any of them.
So very rare gives me an additional AC and 2 more levels of spells. And legendary will give me a 3rd AC bonus and 5 levels of spells.
And admittedly, as much as I would like 20 AC, it yeah, I don't want to get rid of anything.
Which in Er's case would be is 15 plus his dex plus his con unarmed.
For if I did the Elder Dragon Blood, that actually I would keep the same armor class.
Yeah, no, because remember,
How?
it's only
Oh.
one calculation
Yeah,
that you can use that time. So it would either be 15 plus dex or 10 plus
plus
con
dex
plus
plus
dex.
con, which is the exact same number.
But then
So
also the van. I mean, really, the spell save DC and spell attack.
yeah, which is not
saving throws against spells also because you are going to be going against Raxus at some point. as
Now
well,
that doesn't stack with my Magnamalo part, right?
which does what?
It increases my DC. So let me just going down to that. It is +2 to attack rolls and saving throws by attuned to the weapon, +3 if it deals fire.
It would not. It's technically still
I
the
didn't think
same.
so.
Like, default.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
the only thing that I can get on my like armor if I upgraded my armor would be, or that I'd want to possibly would be the Adolescent Magala Nyctogem, which would give me the arms. But I don't really need it.
I think personally the only thing that I like I'd like the extra AC and stuff that would put me back at 20 AC, but it's not like detrimental to lose that. It's up to you guys. Like I'm cool with getting that.
Yeah, like I don't like as much as I'd like the armor. I'm not taking it just because I don't want to get rid of any of my armor materials. So I'm just upgrading my weapon. That's it.
Well, I mean, you can upgrade your armor with it too by just dousing your armor with the blood and getting another slot.
Yeah, but I don't really care to upgrade my armor as much because my armor right now, like I have speed eating, crit immunity, climb speed, and fly speed.
Yeah. I don't think do. Have anything that will let me do bonus action stuff on anything.
I will say that merchant's still around if you guys want to buy anything else.
Yeah, we do have 60k more to spend at him, and so possibly more stuff.
Did I get rid of my marathon runner thing? No, I still have it on here. I just thought I had done that because I didn't need it because I can fly.
I think you didn't get rid of it because you still wanted to go fast.
Yeah, but it's only it says walking speed.
It does. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I could just swap to the Adolescent Magala Nick Gem, anyways.
Okay.
And I can't gain that. I'm kind of trying to see. Okay. So we're each upgrading a weapon. Who's getting the fifth one? Have we determined that?
Well, that puts you and Erus at legendary, right?
Me and Azrar at legendary for weapons.
Yeah.
I know you had mentioned all set getting to legendary for his weapon.
But if he says it's unneeded,
I will say
It's
though,
unneeded.
with yours, it does quadruple your base capacity. So in there has like a 1 capacity, you can now hold 4 for all those different ammo stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm already running 2, and it's like, I still have to buy the ammo and
That you do, yeah.
and I already have like an ammo.
Oh, we did
saver
just get
on
like
it.
a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
60. Yep.
But I do also need to, because I'm actually just thinking, because there's a magic guy coming up.
There is a magic guy coming up.
Having spell resistance is actually pretty good.
Yeah, magic resistance is
yeah,
fucking good.
you can always have that too. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking instead of putting stuff up. Because the only other thing would be to try and get my rare weapon up to very rare, and then I would just have triple base capacity for ammo and go from there.
Yeah.
But that could be done with the materials that we have on hand because we
Okay.
have very rares and weapon ups for legendary that we can break down
Okay.
because it requires 15.
I have lowered legendary requirement down to 15 as well.
Oh, okay,
So I will say that.
so very rare and legendary require 15 each.
Right.
Yeah, but like I would rather you have that spell thing if you want, and then upgrade your weapon with the materials, because that frees up another Elder Dragon blood essentially, or
Yeah.
that purified Elder
So,
Dragon
so
blood.
I'm good with just using the pure dragon blood for the actual armor effect,
Mhm.
and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
So everybody gets one upgrade on their weapon, and then he gets the actual armor effect as well by breaking down and doing a normal standard upgrade.
Yes, and then we'd have one left over still,
Yeah, you guys can decide
because
that.
he's not doing his to legendary. He's doing his to
well, I
very
thought-
rare.
Right, but I thought his weapon was rare right now.
It is
Rare,
yes,
and then we upgrade to very rare, but I'm
With
not
the
going to kick it up to
materials.
legendary because it's like whatever.
But yeah,
yeah.
5. So he's
He is-
using 2, and everybody else is using.
He's
I'm
using
only
one.
going to use one
Oh, you're only
Yeah,
using
he's
one.
using
Okay.
one for the
because
armor
we have enough
effect.
materials to bring it up to very rare.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just need to spend the money and the time.
Gotcha.
And then we'll have 3 of us upgrading our weapons with the blood,
Then you have one more.
and then so we'll still have one left.
If we have one more, I could make mine legendary, or I can just go to somebody else again.
Uh,
I mean, Iihane gets a free 5th
I mean-
level spell then.
I've got. If you want a free 5th level spell, I am okay with that. I do have a thing that I could. 2 items that I could put into my armor. One would I'd be changing out the Marathon Runner Narwhal Claw. And then the other one is more of the flavor thing of the Magala gem and just having being able to have 2 arms, but that gives me a bonus action that I can use to hit things.
You also try to grapple and then smash it with your hammer.
Yeah, but the grapple is like a DC 13. Oh no. I can grapple. Sponge action, I can have my arms make 2. While attempting to use these arms for anything other than punching, I have to make a DC 13 intelligence check.
You got it.
So I would have to make that check before I can grapple.
Right.
We've been over how
Yeah, you
smart
could.
Erus is. That's not going to happen.
It's fine. You could.
We have a scroll
then
of
I'll
enhanceability. It's fine.
So
I'll
'Cause-
just upgrade to very rare then.
okay.
Unless we have more material. Like how much
We
material?
do not have enough to
built
get
up?
to legendary.
Well, no. I meant like if we have
Okay.
enough to break down to
So
very
we-
rare.
To
We have
very
6
rare.
Dragonite ore. We have no, that's armor specifically. The Carbolite is 8. So if we break that down, that
16.
goes down to 16.
16.
Which is enough.
So it's still
Which would
only
Be enough
1.
for 1.
Yeah.
then you
Then
have
yeah, I'll just go
7.
to very rare. That's all I need.
Okay. Because if I upgraded my armor, I would be able to put the Leshen Skull in to be able to cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
I don't know if you really need that as much just because you have 90-foot fly speed.
It was so cool.
I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just throwing that out there.
All right, well then, because I only looked at the weapon effects of the things that we sold. I never looked at the armor effects because I was like, I'm not gonna upgrade my armor anytime soon. And
Oh no.
here we
Oh, and-
are, having armor stuff. So I'm
Already
just
been
looking at.
looted, so
Yeah, I'm aware. We kind of needed that money, so I'm not worried about it.
So as you're looking at this stuff all set, she goes, "Oh, by the way, where's Erus and Azrar at?"
I actually don't know. Iihane, would you happen to know their whereabouts?
No, I don't know where they are at the moment. Though I think I'm not sure, but we can find them fairly easily. It's kind of they kind of stand out. Which is
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Is there any place in town that I can potentially find 2 really basic magic items that I just want for funsies?
What one's you looking for?
I want a cowboy hat that always returns to me like it's fucking Red Dead 2. Like you just reach into your pocket and pull it back out.
Mm-hmm.
And spurs that only jingle when I want them to.
Roll me 2d100s. Oof.
Damn.
You find both of them.
Oh
But
shit.
the shopkeeper is alive. As
No,
Well, I
that's a
It's
list
him.
both those as common magic
he was a
items,
jeweler.
so
So you go and he's alive. And look at you. I mean, it's dire straits right now. Tell you what, you give me 300 gold, you can have them both.
okay. I give her 300 gold.
Sucker.
We're like, dude, we're about to like go in and die somewhere. Fucking, we don't care about 300 gold.
So I come back looking like the fucking cowboy Azrar.
So Iihane goes looking for you guys.
Ye,
Iihane,
but also ha.
you find they're not loud at all. They're not conspicuous because right now Erus is kind of focusing on trying not to screw this up. He's been getting scolded by this blacksmith this entire time. He's at least got your thumb smashed at least once during this hour.
And it happens.
Yeah. And then Azrar comes walking up at the same time with a cowboy boot and spurs that are jingling. And that's what you see, Iihane. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes right now.
Yeah. Well, there you two are. We have visitors at the town hall. Rex and
Sure.
Shirley are here. Shirley. And not only is that, the mayor is back alive. And they were asking about you, so I came looking for you two. You guys have been gone a little bit.
Yeah, I found what item I was looking for.
Okay.
Because it was on my Roll20 character sheet, because it was one of the few things that I didn't put in the group one.
Mm-hmm.
The Monoblo's heart has adrenaline.
Oh God. The
First
half
time
HP one, or is that the like?
Yeah, when I drop below half my hit point maximum, I get a rush of adrenaline. My next turn, my movement speed doubles, and I can take an extra action. So I can put that if I upgrade my armor and weapon. I can put that and the adolescent Megalonic gem. Take the marathon runner thing out, because I can fly. So, and yeah, that's some good stuff.
I think that would. I mean, Iihane, you don't upgrade your armor, correct? That's what it would be.
I'm not going to upgrade my armor. I'm going to upgrade my weapon.
Right. So weapon.
If someone else can get better use out of stuff,
Yeah,
I'm okay with just switching my one thing and keeping my armor as is.
Okay, going over one last go through on this. Iihane, Azrar, and Erus upgrading their weapons.
Yes.
All Seth is upgrading his armor with materials and then placing in the pure blood. And
I am swapping out a material for the pure blood
and upgrading
and
his
upgrading
weapon
my weapon with what we have.
Gotcha. Okay.
I need 2,000 gold also.
And then Erus would use the last pure dragon blood to upgrade his armor.
Upgrade my armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If that was okay.
Yeah. So they're.
I want to feel like I'm taking all of the stuffs.
I think we got to figure it out. So you you all head back to the mayor's office. When you arrive, Shirley's there. She waving to you. How you doing?
Well,
Azrar?
we needed to get stuff upgraded or to have the blacksmith put things in our weapons and stuff.
Right, but are you gonna have to do it before you get all the dragon blood and everything else? And
well, I don't know about the dragon blood.
I would assume at this point maybe Iihane has filled you in on the way there, or are you leaving it as a surprise?
Yeah. I said Rex and like I said they were both there and they were wondering about them.
Right. And I would.
I did not say about her coming with us.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I did not
I'd
say
be
anything
like
like
at the blacksmith, and be like, okay, well, this guy's about ready to like be done with what he's doing, and he was gonna put those new parts we bought from the guy into our weapons. So, can we? Can that wait?
Sure. I mean, now that I know where you are, just come back to the town hall right afterwards.
Oh yeah, there's a, all right.
And I hand my major staff like here and have him.
You
put
had
that
handed
one-
it to me when I went to go look for a
Yeah.
blacksmith.
Yeah.
Do you
So I
hand him
have-
the dragon blood? Do you not? Because right now,
Yeah.
Erus is about to dumbly like upgrade his stuff, put stuff in weird spots.
Oh
He doesn't
yeah,
know it.
fair. I think
Yeah. Or do you
I-
mention it so I at least go
yeah,
back with you
I
guys
think
first?
I mentioned we do have some gifts from his immenseness you might want to check out before committing to any changes. Revix
Alright,
brought
well.
him with him.
Hey, I never got the blacksmith guy's name. Hey,
How
blacksmith guy.
dare you? How dare you?
He looks at you. You can just call me Marsh Collar.
All right.
It's last name.
Okay. All right, Marsh Collar. If I came back later, would you be willing to still help us out? I would pay you for it.
Yeah. I mean, you would have paid me for it in the first place.
Yeah, but like I'd pay you more.
I mean, all I'm gonna say
I mean,
is I'm just saying.
we're traveling to Castle Shrade, and if we don't die there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get executed afterwards. So I don't really have a use for money. It's a long story. Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, if I got some other job from the guards, you're going to have to wait longer. Or the mayor or something like that. You're going to just like, there's priorities.
Dude, I can bring the mayor and have him tell you to stop and
I mean,
help
if that's
us.
the case, I
before
told
we
you
leave.
that last time. Get the mayor
Cool,
to tell
great.
me that needs to be done, and you're covered.
Yeah, I mean, he should be. Iihane, since you're here, I'm assuming the mayor's alive.
Yes, he.
All right,
is
cool.
Back up.
So yeah, this is who revived the mayor. By the way, you can thank her.
I didn't vote for him.
Honestly,
He's not my mayor.
Honestly, he didn't treat me like a monster, so I'm more than happy.
No, I get it. I didn't really vote for the guild person at the village that we lived in, and
No, we actually voted for him.
yeah,
But I didn't vote for him.
right. I
So
understand.
The guild, you don't vote for your manager. It makes
I understand that.
makes no sense, Erus.
I did. See you later, man.
See you when you get back.
Walking away. Yeah. On the way back, just lean into Iihane. Maybe we can find another blacksmith to revive real quick.
They brought more diamonds so we could revive even more people.
Cool. Yeah. That guy was kind of a dick.
He
Yes.
was irritable. He's an irritable
Ah,
old man.
Yeah.
Was it?
Elves too.
Yeah. Coolest elf I've ever met. Still kind of a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know elves could grow beards.
That was why I thought he was cool.
Yeah, he must have talked up a dragon. I've heard a story once of a dragon giving a warforged a beard. It was great.
Huh. Sounds kind of lame. I would have asked for something like cooler from a dragon, like
What the dragon?
don't
We're having
know.
this conversation as I'm taking. Well, the dragon was
bigger
a
hammer?
barber. The dragon was a barber, or at least on the cover as a barber, and it was a very blue beard.
Okay, and that is where the conversation ends as you guys arrive at the mirror. Sure is like, Erus, Azrar, good to see you.
that's a gun.
It is. Do you like? I haven't worn this in so long, ever. But I'm excited to go hunt this thing down with you.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't think I stuttered, Erus. I'm excited to go hunt this thing down with you.
I'll look at Allset and Iihane. You guys are okay with this? With
We're going to need as much help as possible.
I understand that. Surely I'm not doubting your capabilities. By the way,
She's
I
got
just want to
she's got
say
the little little mark on the side of her head, the veins just popping out. Like, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch! I'm doing what I
No,
want. You don't get an option in this. That's
if
the
anything
face.
happened to you, I would not be able to live with myself.
I think you said that to each of us at some point.
Yeah,
That puts you on the same
what
level
I don't
as
think
us.
that's as
Yeah.
special as you think it is.
Well,
All such feelings are hurt now because he's not special.
You said you loved me.
Big Erus.
Oh.
Anyway, let's go to the blacksmith.
You just can't be
Fucking-
throwing out "I love yous"
Oh.
like that, Erus. People get
Shot me in the heart. All
It loses its it loses its impact the more you use it.
when there's it loses its impact when you've told 10 people this in the last 2 days.
So I guess
No,
that's
I've never-
it then.
Just
I guess
never
it's
I'm
told
like
going
anybody
Patrick when he
this,
goes,
but-
"I love you."
Said, "How do I do without you, Iihane?" Buddy. Buddy.
So
Just the same line over and over again.
I guess that
Same
settles it though.
conversation.
I'm going with you since you can't live without any of them. I can't let them just die without me trying.
Well-
So it's case is closed. Let's go.
Yeah.
She starts walking. Just now you can get him a chance. She tosses you a blood. Here, you're gonna need this.
What is this like
It's- it's
dr-
pure-
Don't
what-
drink it.
It's pure dragon blood.
You just pour
Fresh
it.
from the immenseness and his
What-
fight with the Lao Shanglong about 3 days ago.
Is a well, this is a gift from his immenseness.
Yes.
I thought the guild bitch from earlier
Oh,
wanted
also
me
here's a
dead.
potion.
No,
Also
Thank
from
you.
his immenseness.
thank you. I thought she was like explicitly telling him that she wanted me dead after this.
Yes, but we do have a job to complete.
Yeah,
They can
but
just
like if I
take
die in the
armor back.
process, it's not like it's
The
any skin
job
off her
fails
back.
if you die in the process.
Yeah, and then everyone dies.
Well,
So
like-
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
I
think
think
I'm that
It's
important?
Erus. I put
I
my
mean-
hand on his shoulder. She wouldn't know what to do without you.
Either way.
I'm gonna regret these words that I have spoken. All right. Well, so what does this do then? Because I don't.
You pop the cork. You apply it to your hammer. It goes. I'm stronger.
Who says that? Who's the one saying those words?
Remix.
Okay.
It's definitely Yeah.
I mean,
so you pop open the bottle and then you pour it all over your hammer and you rub it in nice and slow, and then it gets all absorbed in and becomes nice and strong.
Rurix, that was
You're rubbing
surprisingly
nice and slow.
sexual coming from you. I don't know how I feel about this.
You're just
Well,
you're
Talking
rubbing
about rubbing
it's-
something in
it's-
slow
it's
with my
not my
hammer,
fault
I don't.
That you
I don't feel
misconstrued
comfortable
my
with that.
words. Those were innocent, perfect instructions. I read them off a fucking list.
Now, Erus,
Oh,
I
that's
do
from
know
the
how you
announcements?
feel. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself if anything happened to Remix.
All right, fuck you guys. Air starts walking away.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that he'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by
But
the
I
way,
was gonna say, Remix was the only one out of those two that I was okay going with us, because if he died, Erus wouldn't give a shit. Erus would have been like, oh, well, shit happens. Like, I don't know. He doesn't really have attachment to Remix. It was just.
good job, old man.
You did good. You died for a good cause.
we're out of diamonds, though.
Shit. All right. Well, wouldn't I have gotten 2, or was that just?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
like
got
we'll
it.
have our
Well,
discussion on the
yeah, it's
way
all
over
straight, yeah.
to the blacksmith.
Blacksmith, cool. I would,
And then-
as we're walking, I'd pour in one on the hammer, and then the other one just on my armor, but not armor. Just
Yeah.
really get it into the coat.
Yeah, the coat itself mends and heals. It's like brand new.
Hey, the coat was already really. I made sure to take care of it.
It
again,
changes colors now. It gets
You
better.
don't know prestidigitation. There's been a lot of fights with wearing that thing.
Yeah.
It's magic. It can't get damaged.
You can damage
Or
magical
D&D
items.
5e's magic rules. It can't be destroyed through affect things.
It was a little worn. Now it's
Alright,
not.
fine. Alright. Yeah.
Technically, you
We're gonna
can
fight this.
destroy magic items through certain ways, unless they have a specific thing saying that they can only be destroyed this one way, which is usually reserved for artifacts.
I hope you're all ready
Yeah.
for me to destroy your weapons in the next fight.
Oh.
All of them.
No!
No, it's very easy to throw rust monsters and anti-magic fields at us.
Boom.
Rust
Legendary
mon-
on
well,
that.
I guess they're non-magical in the
Yeah.
presence of the AMF. Yeah.
Legendary on that.
I'm keeping that for when my players really piss me off.
Items.
So,
Yeah, Dom.
you go to the
I
blacksmith.
hope you're watching.
To fast forward this whole part,
Yeah.
You
Throw this
go to
on
the blacksmith and get your
here.
upgrades done. You upgrade your gear using the blood. It takes you
I get
obviously.
that
So
shell
he
shock
takes
put in.
2,000 from the pool, and you get all your stuff done. It takes, I would say, realistically, about 3 hours for all of that to be done. So let's move this up 3 hours. 1, 2, 3. It is almost noon at this point. Since you guys, this has only been the morning. This entire thing is the morning. Actually, I guess it's been 2 hours that I lied because I forgot about the 2. So it is now 1 o'clock.
We have a lot of stuff. I need to find out something to slip into that final weapon slot now. But other than that,
They're cutting out again, Azrar. It's being robot-y, like angry, I think.
I mean, I guess I can always
Can
throw.
you give me a pop-up for the shell shocker?
No.
What I was gonna ask.
I guess
How
I
do I
could
add
always
another
just
like
use the savage
chunk?
gem.
Did
That's
that
still
add a
there?
chunk? That did not.
It's at the bottom. Is that one of the ones we sold?
There should not be a savage gem.
Okay, that's one of the ones
Uh,
we sold. Good to know.
Yeah, all the savage stuff we sold.
Okay. Yeah, it was at the bottom of the monster pot page.
Monster materials?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's gone from my. You might want to close it and open it up again.
Yeah, it's
See if
still
that
there. I might
resets.
have to refresh. Let me do that.
Oh, I have new ammo types. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we used a lot of your ammo.
Wait, is the
No.
additional arms? Yeah, that's an armor thing. Never mind.
No. And you are able to buy any of the ammo here. It would be available. This is a
Yeah.
large city.
Copy. All right, how do I
I
do the
hate
thing?
ammo.
You know what?
Bro.
I'm not the one who chose
Oh,
the heavy bow
the
gun.
fuck?
We didn't have range. Leave me alone. I
Uh,
wanted trank ammo. I wanted trank things.
how do I add another like chunk like what's in here?
What do you mean?
Okay, well this should be all of these should be. Anyways, you have the like what is it?
The materials and stuff and loot?
Yeah, like with like these really nice like lines in between
Yeah.
each one, and I don't know how you did that.
So you could just right click on one of those ones and hit duplicate and then edit the name of it. It's literally
Okay.
it's literally just an item. I just made it so that it was easier to separate stuff.
Okay, maybe I can't because it's like this weird pop out.
You want me to? Oh, I mean, because it's not in the game? Maybe.
Yeah, if you can do it on my armor real quick.
Oh, yeah, I can.
My brain hurt.
Okay, there is a duplicate one there. You can drag and move it where you need to and stuff like that.
Wicked.
It fits funky right now with everything that's going on because of the update not doing right.
Oh wait, that's down here. Never mind. Because I was here, I can just get rid of that because I was doing it on my armor up top, not down here. But this would make a lot more sense. Because I can just do. I can get rid of the narwhal claw. And then in materials,
And kill the search them and drop them. Can't search them, let me know.
search,
The monoblos one might be hard since I don't think I have.
the Monoblos will be hard, and there's not a Adolescent Magala Nicked gem.
There will be. I can get that to you. And,
No Monoblos.
Cool.
So I mean, I've got like stuff in the group one. So
Alright,
I
so you
think
should
I
be able
can
to see.
grab this into my
Okay, you should be able to see the monoblows heart
weapon.
now.
Alright, hold on.
And what was the other one? The adolescent thing.
Yeah, adolescent Magala Nicked Gem. There it is, Monoblo's heart.
You should be able to see that now as well.
Okay.
If anybody else is missing anything, let me know, and I will update that.
Let's heart into here. Alright. And can I like move that into okay, I can. And then this can go in here. To the Elatrion thing also isn't popping up.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a plate, right?
Let's delete
This
that. Yeah, it was the one that gives the extra D10 damage of my mind choosing.
Yeah, you can get that one now.
All
It's got a picture.
right. And that's into weapon. We get rid of the
Yeah, I
fell
might
wing.
not have an additional item to put in there.
5. Perfect. And I'm assuming is the extra weapon damage is do I choose that per hit or
Per
do I
hit.
choose that?
No, per hit. This is so much better now, huh?
Oh, that's really strong.
Yep,
It'd be stronger in Pathfinder too.
Fucking jeez.
Yep, per hit.
Damn. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this old hammer over here. Do I need to like add effects for all that stuff?
You might, because I don't have that stuff like set up right now.
Okay.
Or I can do it during our downtime if you remind me.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get to a combat today, so
Probably not.
yeah. I can possibly during the downtime as well.
Oh man, my dying. Cool.
My strength score changes to 25. Oh.
From which item?
The fire giant strength, the
When he
A fire
activates it.
stone.
Okay.
But I have to use an action to have that happen.
Oh yeah, it's the potion effect, right?
Yes.
Yep. And it technically
Yeah.
is an action since it's not actually a potion you're drinking, just to clarify.
Yeah. I assumed since it said
All my
it is an
shit's
action that
upgraded now.
it takes an action.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to clarify since it's technically from like the same thing as a potion of fire giant strength. In this case, it is you're using an action to get the effect of the potion, not actually drinking the potion. So like speed eating would work with an actual potion, whereas that's not for this. Okay, so you've gotten your upgrades in. If you guys are still going, that's fine.
Yeah.
If not, if you guys are done, we can start making some journey rolls after we kind of do a little bit of recap or fast forward time.
We also have our airship that I can
Mhm.
call in at any point.
I mean, where's the airship at again? Do you remember?
I know it was nearby
It was
enough
a little
that
bit outside of town.
Okay.
yeah, and I could just send a sending
Right.
to our captain.
Okay.
I'll keep looking through our stuff at a later point and find out just something to put in my weapon that I would have put in the weapon spot. But other than that, I think Iihane is good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So I guess the question is, You have enough gems, including with everyone you have right now on yourselves, with the rest of the clerics and everybody else in the area, to resurrect all 115 people. But you consume every single set of gems and leave yourselves with none. Or do you leave a couple of them dead? That is the choice that you come to after about
Here's the
2
question.
or 3 days of this.
How many of the 115 people are unwilling to be resurrected?
You don't know that until you cast a spell.
Because Iihane would probably be more than willing to spend all of the diamonds. But I don't like if you cast a spell, do you waste the diamonds?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, they get consumed more often than not.
So, yeah. I mean, for the most part, you haven't had a single one that was able to come back say no. It's not like it's been 100 years or anything weird. It's been a day.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't come back were the followers of Saloon, but they weren't in your initial numbers in the first place. So that's your guys'.
Yeah.
That's your conundrum. After 2 or 3 days of this, you have some amount of gems that you choose that you're going to hold on to leave some dead, or
I would leave that up to the mayor
Yeah, I
for
think
that decision.
I think if the mayor said not to use them, that'd be one thing. But without his say so, Iihane probably would lean on
sure.
the side of using them.
So with Mabel and the mayors, you all kind of meet back up on those still 3 benches that Allset procured literally days ago that no one else has touched because of his say so. Sits down, head in his head in his hands, just kind of looks up for a second and rubs his face, his nice smooth elf face, and looks at you, Iihane, and looks at everybody else, and goes, "It's not in my power to return these people to life. I don't have that power. I don't have the God's blessing to do so. I don't feel like I can make the choice. I do feel that if you chose not to, that is okay with me. It's okay with Mabel as she kind of turns and looks at you all and nods. We understand the fact that you are going to a place where you may not come back from, or fight a fight where one of you lives can bring you all back to fight again. And we can't tell you to sacrifice that chance to bring back a couple of extra people that may die again if you fail. It is up to you, not us. But you have our blessing with whatever your choice is."
All set. Do you have any scrolls of Revivify left?
I had one before. Let me go ahead and see.
Because that's 300 diamonds worth. I feel if we have enough for 2 Revivifies, we'd probably be safe enough.
I mean, I'm just saying you guys are going into bullshit territory at this point.
I
Let's play.
believe we had used it on a Gajalaka at some point.
That was one of them a while ago. I think recently.
Was that the
we-
merchant
we used
Gajalaka
it.
from forever ago?
There was a Gazalaka that traveled with us, and he took a fire, like lava spray, and died. And I felt bad, and I
man.
resurrected him.
Yeah, I had one at one point, but
Oh.
we used it at some point as well.
Okay, that's what. So we don't have any. I feel like we could not revive 3 people, take 300 diamond, like 900 diamonds worth, and then at a later point, if we survive this, I can come and resurrect them with the bigger spell. It's fine. And I'd feel less bad about it then. I can come back and like, I saved the world and now you're alive too.
You owe me.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but sure.
As We are doing this for a good cause. We need
Yeah.
to be safe, and we need to make sure that this happens. I think enough for 3. We are hedging our bets. I think this is a good cause.
Okay. And I think, yeah, we will keep 900 diamonds worth to be able to resurrect anybody we might need. Also, I would like you to keep 600 of that because in the worst case that I go down and I need it, you can make scrolls on the journey and whatnot. And that might
course.
make it quicker and easier for you.
Of course.
Other
I gotta
than
look at
that,
my other table of how long it takes me to make a scroll.
if you can, that's great. If not, then either way. I just don't want to hedge all of the bets on me, and then I get like nailed by a lava wall or some bullshit Aaron comes up with.
How dare you? It would be a lava dome, I think you.
Yeah, it's melting me from the inside,
Yeah.
and nobody can save me, and yeah,
Perfection.
Because I'm obviously the healer, so
Rocks
I'm
fall,
the
you die.
easiest to keep you guys up. So if I go down, that's worst case scenario. But yeah, I think that's the best part of it.
Okay. So, as you choose to leave a couple dead, that's 2 dead then for 900?
Three total, because
Okay.
it'd be two
'Cause
500s needed.
Yeah, 3. It'd be 2 dead because Raise Dead is 500 gold.
Yeah, I thought I said I'm 3. Yeah, I know it's 2.
Okay.
It's 2.
As you leave.
With the
Unless you want
promise
to leave
that
3 dead and take like another, like 1,200 diamonds.
it'd
I
be
think
it'd be
we should
another
be safe.
it'd be another 2 because
Yeah, if we do
we
1,500
need
worth, that's 5.
That's 3 dead.
3
Or
dead and
5
5
revs.
revivifies. Yeah.
Yeah. I can complete a scroll in 3.5 days if we have that.
Yeah, we
That is up
probably
to you guys on how long you
Yeah.
want to stay. It has been 2 or 3 days now, but we could also say that 2 of those days has been part of you doing this. So you have like
Yeah.
another day left or day and a half left.
Yeah, so I'd say we take the 5 sets of revivify, leave 3 dead, and if Iihane makes it through it, she'll come back and personally resurrect them again if she can get a hold of more diamonds. Which at this point becoming a scarce commodity in this kingdom.
Just in this spot, far as we know. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed attacks, there's 1 plus, or is D20 plus strength modifier?
You're proficient with your unarmed strikes,
Yep.
but it's 1 plus your strength modifier for damage.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
it says otherwise. You should get yourself an Azaros brace. Do that 1d6.
I'm not gonna spec into doing a ton of damage with my unarmed strikes from the 2 arms that I now have. The 2 Gormagala arms that I have growing out of my shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's
He is
horrifying.
now Goro.
Yeah.
Machamp.
And then when I use the Rogue Spike Wing, I have 2 jet wings growing out of my back.
Right, so you're an appropriate Elder Dragon at that.
Yeah,
I
have become the Elder Dragon.
Fucking spider.
Yeah, I'm the spider now. I'd have 8 limbs.
Look at me.
I am the spider now.
You gained 2 arms. I've lost like
4
6
limbs.
legs, and you gained 4 arms.
I've gained 2 more arms and then 2 wings. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that time goes by. If you guys spending another 1.5 days for all set to finish?
That could be on the journey on the airship.
Potentially, but let's see. It's only going to take you guys, which you're flying into Castle Crate. I think when you mentioned that, Ray was kind of looking like, I don't know how good of an idea that is. You have all heard the rumors of Shrade, I'm sure.
And do you want us to swim?
I mean, I was thinking walk.
we could.
Flying
not
into there
that-
could be. Who knows what's there?
What the fuck, straight at?
Right to your
Oh,
left.
it's right there. All right.
It's a little.
Yeah.
It's a
For
little,
some reason, I thought it was like an island or something. I don't
no,
know.
it's a little jaunt to your left, going over mountains
Yeah.
in this case. Because unless you guys, the true entrance is through Varudo Fortress, which is the one where the Lao Shun keeps trying to get through in the first like Monster Hunter like United and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Shrade ruins themselves. You guys are gonna go the back way, just fucking over peaks of mountains and shit. Realistically, it's probably gonna take you a day or two to get there because it's up and
Yeah.
down. So I would say probably each day or each hex in this case is gonna be a day. So it's probably gonna take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. Though by airship, it would only take you 3 days. No, that's even faster. 2 days. Be 2 days for an airship. But it's a risk, as Rubik's is saying.
Yeah. We could take a airship one day and then walk the rest.
Yeah,
Get a little bit closer.
yeah, you could.
Because that cuts our travel time in 3. That makes up, and that also allows for Allset to finish the scroll on the airship. As Erus punches the wall.
I'm just checking.
Anger.
This wouldn't do an extra D10 from my.
No, because that's your weapon
Hammer thing.
deals.
Okay, cool.
But it would use your strength mod.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And
It's
do edit
it'd be that. For the
1
backup.
plus at strength. Okay.
Well, it'd be at mod because by default it uses whatever your unarmed strike defaults to.
Mod. Okay.
And that should work.
What?
Um,
I'm 100% not changing your picture. There we go. Okay.
It's what?
I was changing his for his unarmed strike, so there's actually like a fist.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I do that all the time to my players.
all right.
Um,
That should be good.
I need
Which
to
means
update
then
my fucking attack macros now. That's
we're gonna do this. Inventory.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna add these effects onto my hammer actually.
go ahead and do that. All right. So what is the plan for you guys' travel? Are we flying for or for a full day, and then traveling the rest? Because I mean, it's still going to take a day and a half. So you guys would still have to wait a half a day for
yeah.
all set to finish up. Are you trying to just fly 2 days straight and see what happens? Are you trying to take a 6-day journey, which I think honestly a 3-day flight and then 3-day journey is a better idea.
Yeah, I think going half and half is the best way. It depends on if everybody is against it. I'm more than willing to do it the long way. I just think that's the best way.
I mean, sure, we can walk.
Well, do you want to fly for a day and then walk?
Yeah.
You save about 3 days or 2 days technically. Do.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Yeah.
Why am I going from there? Actually, shit, I'm off on my time. Hold on a second, guys. I was using the fucking Narwa for some reason. Let's.
Us from Nala.
I was doing from Nara, so it's a 4-day journey. You could get about it's when you get to the end of your first day by airship, it would be in Shrade territory, which is dangerous. But you could take like a 6-hour flight to here, and then take another 2-day journey there. So it's only 3 days total. Or it is a 4-day journey by walking. Or 1 day, 2 hours by flying.
1 day and 2 hours by flying.
By flying is 1 day, 2 hours by flying, like all the way to it. It's a 4-day
Oh
walk.
yeah, we don't want.
It is a 6-hour flight and then a 2-day journey. Basically 3/4 of a day on the first one. And then 2 more days for flight, then walk.
At this point, walking, it will close enough. Walking might not, might be just get it out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm cool with whatever. Erus isn't really like looking to die sooner rather than later. So
Honey, it sounds like it's your choice.
Then I guess we can walk because it's not the much of a difference at this point.
Okay.
yeah, I can.
Oh. So, you begin your journey after gathering all the supplies you want, finishing setting all your materials in your new armor and weapon slots, making any final adjustments. As you begin your journey to Castle Shrade to find the catacomb. Shirley, Rewix go with you. There's a slight tremble in like Shirley's hand for a brief seconds as she steadies herself. Rewix, thanks to the robes, hides any kind of quaking or shivering he may have been having. This is the potential last time you will ever enter into any kind of civilization. You go to literally the most off-limit place in the entire world. So, it's a 4-day journey. That means you guys can collect 1 ore on the way there. You can collect 4 different materials as you make your way to it. And who is your trailblazer?
Iihane will be as normal.
Okay.
Pop my sheet back out. Refresh and I almost did bad, and well, I think it asked me, but still, Lungy.
To add
Oh, it doesn't hide it.
question marks.
It can't hide it, but it's funky right now.
To add
I think it's middies that.
critical damage dice. I just do the melee critical damage dice, and then the add thing, right? That should add.
So if you look at under your effects, there's your brutal critical dice too. If you look at that, use the exact same thing with the critical dice on that for the effect. Or maybe it's not critical damage dice.
Not smart.
Actually, I lied. I think you have to turn it on when you crit because it's funk. Unless it's critical dice. If it's critical dice, do that. If it's not critical dice, then you want to.
It does say critical dice.
Oh yeah, so then you use the same kind of effect. Which one's that one for?
Well, it's the Tigrex Scalp, but it's a D10. It doesn't just add more.
So it's not extra. So no. So in that case, that would be one where you would equip it after you crit to then give yourself the damage. So.
Or I can just change the actual damage of my hammer.
Yeah.
And the details, and just do the additional. Extra crit damage
under like optional damage, something like that.
Yeah, and then the weapon attack, there's extra critical damage.
Oh, that's new or something.
Or that's how I've been doing it for my other thing.
I see critical threshold. I do not see critical damage anywhere.
It should be right below it.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh yeah, extra critical hit damage. Yeah, I see that right there. Fuck. Yeah. I'm blind.
And then I'm
it's because it's sickness. Don't worry.
I'm just smarter.
What's your intelligence score?
Heart attack.
We don't need to worry about that.
All right. So the first leg of your journey, as you head out, other than like the ominous feel of where you're going, goes by peacefully. There's no sounds of insects. There's no sounds of plant life. There's nothing. It is your footsteps as you walk.
That's not peacefully. That's eerie.
It is the epitome of peaceful. There's nothing. As you make your first through the first day with no issues whatsoever. As you go to find a place to sleep for the night. Azrar, it's on you. Stealth and perception, please.
Blind or do I do blind or private?
Blind.
Stealth. Perception.
All right. The night goes by peacefully, other than the fact that you can hear your heartbeat and your breath the entire night. A couple of you may wake up, depending on how you feel about the situation. Maybe at one point, Erus, you roll over, you see Shirley there curled up, snoozing in her own little sleeping bag, gun lean up against a tree.
If I see that she's shivering, I would like go take my sleeping bag and like fully unzip it and then just lay it over her like a blanket and sleep directly on the ground.
Okay.
Myself. Because the cold doesn't really bother me.
Roll me a D100.
Cold never bothered me anyway. I like
Exactly.
how we both had the same thought.
No,
Cool.
all three.
She is not shivering. She's actually seems to be quite comfy. She kind of like snuggles up her like the edge of her sleeping bag like up against her neck. She seems good. I mean, as peace you can. As you all wake up in the morning, as the next day comes, the dawn. So I'm just gonna skip day. As I need a honey to make me
normal. That didn't roll the extra.
I mean, you didn't crit.
damage. But I have the Elatron thing too.
Let me take a look here.
Might
No, it's a
be
shit.
melee weapon one.
Roll proper. Thank you. I actually got an actual roll. Okay. The day goes by peacefully once again. No insects, no other animals, nothing.
Here we go.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just testing stuff.
Okay. As you go into the night on the second day. Azrar. Oh, I guess my artisan here, which I think is all set on these journeys. Did you want to collect any kind of mineral or other thing on that first day? Obviously, the first day you can get an insect, a mushroom, a plant, or a fish, guaranteed as a reminder. And then you get one selection of gathering a mineral on this journey.
Fish.
All right, fish it is.
Sunflower D6.
Fish on a 4. We're going to use the snowy mountains because you are in the mountains currently.
At level 17.
Yep, that is an ancient fish.
Cool.
Which is an upgrade material. All right, and did you want to gather your ore today, or you want to wait till another day? It's gonna be the same check either way.
Yeah, it's gonna be if it's just gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's all mountain in this case.
Well, I guess we'll just do.
I guess you could choose bones or minerals. Be more correct, I guess.
Yeah. I guess it honestly really wouldn't matter, so we'll just do bones.
Okay, that is an Elder Dragon bone. Would you actually self-roll those? I was just thinking about it. But you can change your thing to self-roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of private, you could self, and then nobody sees stuff.
How does I do?
And
right below.
Public roll. I see. Yeah. Okay.
Public roll.
I'm gonna private GM roll all of them, so you have to.
No,
see
you
it.
could.
No, he's introduced to be just because he can. No other reason.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
I
thinking
don't know
about
why it's not working on the hammer charge.
So, I should move you guys. You are here. Current 1, 2, 3, actually. No. 1. All right. So this is day 2. So Azrar, night comes with rosy fingers. Roll me stealth and perception as dusk fades away to dark. Okay. The night once again, nothing. The place is barren and void of like everything. You son of a bitch.
What?
It's self roll is what you want.
I have it on self roll.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, No, it will still tell you
You
because
deleted one of my rolls,
It's
Aaron.
gone forever.
I'm
I
gonna.
thought self rolls didn't show anything. I thought it was only private GM roll didn't. Like, would still show that thing. Weird.
they might still show because
Yeah,
we
maybe
don't
it's a
have
bug.
the mod.
Well, feel free to. At least it'll minimize any kind of spam on me.
Yeah. See, self roll.
I mean, I can't see it, so. All right.
Why is it not?
I don't know why it's not. It's being weird. Oh, it's not adding. I'll take a look at it.
It's not adding the D10
Well, let me
on
take a
the
look.
on the hammer charge.
All right. So you're
You updated your macro because I just had to
and you're trying to
click
add
Yeah.
the
and drag
D10
my
to
stuff.
your plate,
It's
correct?
it's in the effects. Yeah, from the electron plate
All right,
hammer
hold on.
charge, because I want it on the like my
So
two
I
different attacks,
don't
so
see
that
the
it won't be
it's-
added onto the unarmed attack.
But did you
Oh,
click and drag it onto your hotbar? Because you need to do I had to do that to replace my stuff because my stuff was still the very rare
I'm not
versions.
clicking
So I had,
the hotbar stuff.
How do you have the
Oh,
hammer
well,
set up?
I don't fucking know, man.
Hammer. With the hammer here, you're using the legendary hammer, right?
Yep.
And that's adding to it.
Legendary.
And it's doing it correctly.
Well, roll it, 'cause I don't.
No,
see-
it did at one point. It
So-
did add a D10 at one point.
I mean, you can just do so in the damage formula. Just hit a plus.
and I'll just do
Just add a D10.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, just add the D10 to the damage
Yeah,
formula.
so yeah, because otherwise it's the
It's not doing anything, or
Yeah.
it's not doing the correct thing.
I'll look at it a bit more.
1 D10.
Okay. Day goes by fine with Azrar's stealth and perception. You find a nice safe place to rest, which isn't hard to do when there's literally nothing around.
And when you can't roll below a 10.
Yep. Iihane, give me that Trailblazer check as you are now entering into Shrade area. Shrade itself is, as you kind of come over a ridge, is a barren wasteland from what you can see. Off in the distance, you can see the ruins themselves of Castle Shrade crumbling and broken. The ground around you is still black and charred and burned from 1,000 years ago. Nothing grows in this area. There are petrified trees sprouting, or not sprouting, but displaced here and there throughout the terrain that you can see. There is nowhere to hide. It is a flat, barrenless, rockless area all the way to Shrade itself.
Bonus.
As we see how that third day goes for you. You encounter nothing. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. Nothing happens. As you try as the best you can, Azrar, to find a place to hide. At this point, it's kind of a matter of luck. So go ahead, instead of rolling your stealth and perception, roll me a D100, because D100s are the theme of today's episode.
Okay.
You just are
If
tired of
you
him
want
auto
it, you want it
succeeding.
blind or public?
You can public it. That's fine.
Okay. Roll 1D100.
20.
Oh shit.
All right. I rolled a 14. I rolled a D100 as well. Oh.
And Aphid privately rolled some dice.
Nothing happened.
We're getting.
Are we though?
Oh, so big numbers. Oh my god, yes.
So, nothing happens on the third day as you inch closer and closer. Castle Shrade. Iihane, you should make it by nightfall. If you would give me a stealth.
Oh, as I.
If they
No, sorry,
want
I meant to say survival, but you know how it goes. Sure,
Okay.
Blackjack.
That would be horrifying. We don't want my stuff.
No, I want Iihane. Let's do it.
That.
There's my survival. I mean, I'll just publicly roll my stealth. Like the
7.
best I could do is 21. Like that is
Ooh.
not something I want.
Okay. At the end of the night, as dusk comes, slowly fading away into darkness, you are at the wall of Castle Shrade. Azrar, where would you like to try to find a place to hide?
Does the wall have any I don't know, sewer exits or whatever, kind of like what you see in Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings?
Okay, you can give me a perception check and let's see if you can find something for that. As you kind of like looking around, you do hear the crumbling of something off in the distance, somewhere inside the castle. Okay, 26. I feel like with a 26, you could definitely you walk along one stretch of it for 3-4 minutes, and you do find a hole that at one point probably had metal bars on it, but they have melted away, or maybe they forgot to put them on there for some weird ass reason.
I think melted is probably more likely.
Though it's been so long, there's no signs of that anymore. At least not easily visible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then as you attempt to hide in here for the night, go ahead and give me a stealth check. And in this
You want
case,
this one blind.
yes.
Okay.
And then in this case, this is where. Ooh, wow.
Ooh, wow.
He rolled a 37. He crit.
A 37, I crit. Goddamn.
So.
I thought it was somehow he rolled in that one through his.
And a double ones. Oh man.
But I wouldn't, because then it would just put them to 10.
Yeah, somehow you rolled a 1 still. That's what happened in my head.
So, let's see. Did he roll a 1 first? Oh, no, it was a natural 20. There's no rerolls. So you find a place in this old sewer system to rest. There is no sludge, no water. It is bone dry, which makes sense since there probably hasn't been any kind of plumbing for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So it doesn't smell other than smelling like concrete around you. There's no stench. There's no rancid stenches. There's nothing. It's very just kind of barren, I guess, which is how I described it outside as well. You hear as you sleep through the night, each one of you keeps watch, sounds from above, rumbles and shakes. You don't hear any roars, no screams, nothing lights up. But there's something somewhere in this place.
Yeah, something's moving about.
I mean, we know there's a molting Magala somewhere here.
Or at least that's what we expect, yes.
I mean, we have the note, and I'll pull out the note.
Yeah.
That
Well,
says
that says catacombs.
yes. That says, well, yeah. I guess we assume it's the catacombs here, but
Yeah, I feel like it's a 99% chance it's here.
so
We just need to find the catacombs. But that would say below us, not above. But Bullhorn sounds above us.
yeah.
That's something
Hey,
else.
maybe it's done molting and it's up in the top of the castle, and I don't know.
Then
Maybe it will do a fusion dance with Fatalis.
Don't give
No,
me
that's-
ideas.
I will. I'm
that's
saying
what
that
he
as
may
I'm
have
trying to like
planned.
scratch my face with one of the Magala arms, and so I will real quick roll that intelligence check while I
Punch yourself
Oh
in the
yeah.
face.
Yeah, no, I really want you to punch yourself
Natural
in the face.
1.
normal. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't go
Let
super
me-
well. It kind of claws a little bit and leaves a slight mark, a little white line.
On a failed check, the arms complicate the situation. I assume that it's just like they like twist around me a bit, and I'm just like, oh gosh.
A couple, a tiny bit later, like another minute or 6 seconds later, you kind of get them back under control and flex them.
I've just turned into a complete pretzel, just like, oh, how did this happen?
I am more than okay with you describing how those complicate. And that's, I think, where we're going to call it is you guys inside the sewer, something moving above, catacombs somewhere in the castle area.
Yeah, because we wouldn't know about Fatalis, right? That's like a fairy tale in most.
I feel like it's like, Castle Shrade, the old legends.
The legends,
yeah, the old legends, yeah.
But like none of us would believe that Fatalis is real.
Right. But there
It's
is
like-
definitely when
We went to another plane.
this is definitely one of those points where it's we get there. That can't be the myth. That was a lie just to
Yeah.
scare me as a child.
But maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
we'll end it there as we see what happens on the next episode. So
Dude, I am so strong now.
strength only means so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys after this what
Yeah.
some of the damage numbers were for the rolls that I did. Cause it's bonkers.
Yeah. So to add to this, I have my birthday coming up. But as far as I know, the other group has the 12th and the 19th available for next month.
Oh, cool.
Good
So
for me.
I just want to
Yeah,
make
it's
sure
good for me.
you
The
guys,
last Sunday of next month,
which is the 26th.
Yes, I am busy.
I-
So
I can't really do the 12th because my mom's birthday is the 13th.
Mm.
And we will have family dinner like on the 12th most likely.
Gotcha.
But I'll check
Yeah.
with my mom when she gets home from work and let you know.
I can try and
I-
see if the 5th's available for everybody else too, possibly.
I could do the 26th if we have to. And
Wait, no,
one
that
of
was
my
when else in the other
friends.
group can't do the 26th either. So 26th.
Oh, okay. Well then, all right.
But we might be able to do the 5th and the 12th. Oh, sorry, the 5th and the 19th, maybe. I'll ask
Yeah.
the other group and we'll find out.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only day that like is kind of iffy for me is the last Sunday, just because Lord of the Rings D&D, my friend is running, so
Nice.
that's when we're starting it.
Yeah, like I'll check with my family because it's like if we don't do it on the 12th, we would be doing it on the 19th. So
Mid, you're not a part of this.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm
So
good
I
with
will
like
let you
either
know.
of those 3 days.
Okay. So I'll check out the 5th and see if it works for everybody else, and then maybe we'll try doing that, which will be next weekend. If not,
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
No, it'd be two.
Whew.
Yeah, next
Oh,
week.
Cool.
it says the 5th and 19th are okay.
Yeah, I will have to see with the rest of the group. I have to check because also I need to see if I have prep time for that or not, because I
Yeah.
have some
You
stuff going
don't
on.
have Castle Trade ready yet?
well no, but I also have stuff going on until like Thursday this week,
Yeah.
so that may
Yeah, no.
tighten my schedule.
Worst case is we could push it off for the month afterwards if we don't have
And do
enough
three
days.
in, three in March, yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, don't stress yourself too much.
So I mean, it'll depend. I might be able to finish before Thursday. I'll find out. I'll let you guys know. But for those watching, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back sometime next month to see how whatever's gonna happen happens. See you then.